It feels like the song's at the wrong point of this part of the stream. I don't know why it feels that way. I listened to this like super early. I don't know. I'm still kind of like mentally coming back from the 12 stream. I mean, I don't know. For me, 12-hour streams are kind of weird. Where like sometimes I'm actually kind of feel better the next day after a 12-hour stream. Today, I think this is probably the general feeling where it's just like, I'm kind of chill. It's kind of not really doing too much. My brain's just kind of in like low power mode, I guess. Also, make sure I turn my controller on before I forget, because that is very much a thing that we do. Fair enough. I forget how long it is until we actually see Sephiroth in 7, like the original. I don't know if we're gonna see him in like the first stream that I don't know. That's something I'll have to figure out in a little bit. But yeah, where's my? I forget what tab he is now. There we go. Welcome everybody to the beginning of our playthrough of Final Fantasy VII, which may take 50 years depending on how I want to play it. I'm still not sure if I want to do like the end game like side content stuff, like like Knights of the Round or like the Emerald and Ruby weapons or anything like that. I think those are the optional ones, right? Emerald and Ruby weapon. So I know one of the weapons is required in the story. 300%. I mean, technically, we'll do 300% when we get the third game in the remake series. That way we get 100% of 3 of the Final Fantasy games. That adds up to 300%. Ah, see, I got the loophole there. But yeah, hopefully everything actually comes up on stream correctly. Because this game uses like a sub launcher, and I don't know. It's just the way this game runs is just weird. Does it show the launcher? I don't hear it all. Okay, no, it does not. When I hit play, it should. Okay, it should pop up there. It should pop up on... Why is it not showing up in OBS? Oh, there it goes. It's just super delayed for some reason. Alright, so I've not played a lot of the actual, like, PC version. I don't really know, like, how good, like, a lot of the settings are going to be and how, like, stable it is. I remember hearing a lot of bad things about how bad it was when it first came out, but I figured, like, what, 2 decades later? It should at least be halfway decent. And for some reason, this visual right here reminds me more of Final Fantasy VIII than 7. Something about just the way that like the color scheme works, with kind of like the kind of faint brown and red and stuff like that. I don't know if I've ever actually watched this little intro scene or not. I wonder if they actually like show anything, or it's literally just names. That's starting to make me wonder now, like, how big was the actual original team for Final Fantasy VII? Because I know that for a lot of them, this is like their first time doing anything in like the quote-unquote 3D space at the time. I don't know how many of them were actually like Square Enix, or yeah, Squaresoft at that point. Squaresoft like veterans and whatnot. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything outside of just the actual outside contractor coordinator. I kind of like how they have that as an actual title they show in the credits. Yeah, I'm guessing these are probably just all like the top level people, like yeah, the directors and coordinators and stuff like that. Oh, co-directors. Main character. I mean, there's like, depending on your definition of main character, there's a lot of main characters. I don't know if they would all necessarily be like by like one person. Well, and again, with how simplistic it was back then, I don't know. It's try to think about how things were like literally 3 decades ago. And I'm feeling old now that I'm actually saying how long it's been since Final Fantasy VII came out originally. That's literally been like 28 years. I'm old. Just like this game. Okay, nothing's really happening, so... Okay, so keyboard controls, we're not using keyboard. I'm using my PS5 controller, which I need to remember how I even have everything. Oh no, I think... Okay. 7 is kind of stupid on PC, that you have to use... hold on, how do I advance? Because controller doesn't do anything on this screen for whatever reason. How do I... Okay, there we go. And then for whatever reason, because of the way the controller's set up, I have to use my directional stick to move. I can't use the D-pad at all. Yeah, let's just go right into it. New heckin' game, let's go. And I did try to get the controls to be exactly what they were on the original, like, PSX version. I don't know how successful I am. I did follow a little bit of a mini guide for that, so we should be fine, but not really. Also, I will say, depending on if I do, like, the end game content or whatnot, I might be using some guides to help me figure out, like, where I'm supposed to go and what I'm supposed to do, stuff like that. There is also one guide I'll be following for like the early part of the game. I'm not going to say what the guide is for. I'm going to say like when the moment comes, we will see if I'm successful in following the guide. Because there was a very specific thing. Oh, right, I forgot if I Alt-Tab, it freezes everything. Let me make sure this is loaded up here. Okay, so by that. Okay. I wonder if there's a mod to make it actually like still process when it's Alt-tabbed. Because I know there are some mods out there. It uses its own like special mod manager to make it work, but okay, I'll shut up now. This is the good bit. That echo, though. I wonder what vehicle they modeled the trucks in this game on. Boot to the face. I almost don't even want to talk because it goes over the music. The music is just such a big heckin' headbang. Come on, newcomer, follow me. And yeah, I will be trying to do like the actual character voices based on the voice actors as much as I can. Oh, and first fight. Do we have any materia to start with? We have Ice and Bolt, okay. Oh. Okay, apparently the... Hold on. I need to test something with the controls. Okay, it felt like I had a double input there at first. Which I was trying to replicate, but apparently I couldn't. Yeah, I remember being just so amazed when the game first loaded up, went from the cutscene into the actual like in-game stuff. It just looked so damn good to me. I was kind of in awe at that for like the first few minutes. And one thing I never really realized until like a bunch of years after when I started watching like the occasional documentary on this is that they transitioned from 6 to 7 by having Cloud in the first fight go from level 6 to level 7. There's that interesting little touch that I just I completely miss as a kid. And of course I'm constantly running like everywhere because why would you want to walk? Wait, do you not talk? I thought you had a line. Apparently not. Wow, you used to be in Soldier, huh? Not every day you find one in a group like Avalanche. Soldier? Aren't they the enemy? What's he doing with us in Avalanche? He was in Soldier, Jesse. But he quit and is with us, or us now. I didn't catch your name. Yeah, most games I rename the characters to just like be basically me, but because of just literally how iconic everyone is, I don't leave all their names the same. Cloud. Cloud, eh? Don't care what your names are. Once this job's over, I'm out of here. The hell y'all doing? I thought I told you never to move as a group. Our target's the North Mako reactor. We'll meet on the bridge in front of it. Ex-soldier, huh? I don't trust you. Also, fun little side fact as well. Also, I love how pressing the B button, the cancel button, gets rid of a character and brings you back to the name select thing. But yeah, apparently fun little fact. There are actually 2 completely separate models and character data sheets for Cloud. One of which is Ex-Soldier, which is one that we basically start off as. Then there's a second one that's actually called Cloud, that you get to see when you have the flashback with Sephiroth at the end. I always find it interesting how there's actually like 2 separate entire data sets. They all have like different level up curves as well. where apparently like the flashback cloud, apparently for whatever reason his stats are linked specifically to Kate Sith's, or Ketchy, depending on how you want to pronounce it. I'll probably just do a Kate Sith because that's just how I've always known it myself. But yeah, just it's a lot of weird little funny things that they do with this game. And welcome on in, Rogue. How you doing tonight? Also, I didn't welcome on in, King. Welcome on in, King. How you doing tonight? I mean, this... Okay, I'm not going to read the tutorial in the voices, because it just doesn't make sense. I don't know why they had Barrett give that line in the first place. I'm doing very well, thank you very much, and thank you for the happy birthday. Yeah, I'm just having a good chill night. Yeah, I definitely made the right... Well, yeah, I made the choice to... Well, I don't know. I feel like what I'm about to say is, like, stupidly obvious, but yeah, I took today off from work, so I was able to kind of stay home and chill most of the day, and I played even more of Fantasy Life I. Yeah, like, even after I finished stream yesterday, I still played another, like, 2+ hours of it. I just love the game that much. In fact, there's still a part of me that wants to just go back and play that now instead. Where I'm like, no, I'm going to do Final Fantasy 7. I told people I'm going to do 7. We're going to hack and do 7. I actually might turn the battle speed up a little bit for the early sections, since there's not really a lot of complicated stuff going on. Pation. Okay, now I gotta remember what all my controls were. So, oh. Okay, I'm getting the occasional, like, double input, which is why I don't like using the directional pad for menuing, especially in games like this. Let's make that a little faster. Once you're actually having, like, more choices to make, then I might set it back to more normal speed. Although, actually, do I have it in active or wait? Okay, and recommend... I don't even know what recommended is. What is recommended for the ATB setup in this game? I actually have no idea. Enemy sighted! Oh no, 4 damage. Whatever shall I do? Wait, that thing didn't die? Good lord. It's also only doing like 4 damage, or 1 damage. So I'm not really worried about that one. Oh, now it's gonna do a bunch. Okay, not as much as I was expecting. Ha! I dodge bullets. I'm just that good. How many potions do they start you with? Only just now thought about that. We had the 1 potion from the battle. They only start with, okay, they only started with like 3 potions. That's interesting. Yo, this your first time in a reactor? No. After all, I did work for Shinra, you know. The planet's full of Mako energy. People here use it every day. It's the lifeblood of this planet, but Shinra keeps sucking the blood out with these weird machines. I'm not here for a lecture. Let's just do it. Alright, you come with me from now on. Yay, Barrett get. And immediately set him to the back because he has a ranged attack. Vix and I got the code for the door. Code deciphered. Think of how many people risk their lives just for this code. Disc 1 spins, and the tale begins about a punky dude who's emo just a little bit. I mean, he could have gone much further than the emo thing. He could have had like black hair or whatever, or had like the eyeliner, but at least they chose not to go with that. And welcome on in, Riv. How you doing tonight? Code deciphered. Welcome on in, interesting how the translation is just a bunch of numbers, but I guess welcome in 102. How do you want me to refer to your name then, since I don't know how to read kanji? That's from the Bruntofloss. Oh, I forgot to watch that. There have been so many things I've been trying to keep in my mind, and just none of them like actually stay. I need to actually look back at that at some point. I have to talk to it. Okay. Push that button over there. Why do I gotta do it? I'm not paid to press buttons. I'm paid to go slishy slash. Little by little, the reactors will drain out all the life. Then that'll be that. It's not my problem. The planet's dying, Cloud. The only thing I care about is finishing this job before security and the robo-guards come. Why, you little... And then, yeah, as I will at least mention now, is that per the results of the poll I had in the Discord, which was not in any way, shape, or form close, I will in fact be inserting as much actual, like, proper cursing during the normally censored segments as reasonable for the line in question. And first regular battle theme. I don't know if... Actually, I kind of want to save my magic, because I know I will need it later. Oh, now I one-shot them. Must have just been on a range before. Yay, crit. We did the thing! Jesse, wait for me! I like how she just literally ran through the door. You just, like, actually projected herself through it. Okay. Tutorial text. Yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna read the tutorial text in the voices, because it's not actually the character speaking. Yay, Patillon. Yeah, you didn't have to jump on a ladder. You could just, like, climbed onto it like normal. Cloud always has to show off. Okay, that actually did some damage. Thankfully, they die easily. Okay, so Barret cannot take them out in one hit. Good to know. Alright, L1 and R1 make you run. I forgot about that. I'm gonna use a potion on Cloud. Oh, we got 2 potions. Nice. I was just about to say, we're gonna need to use a potion on Cloud eventually. Yeah, until I feel 1000% confident, I'm gonna go ahead and do a lot more saving than I normally do. I also love how, like, you saw there was like 10 different pages of saves. Actually, no, never mind. They only have 15 save files. Okay. But yeah, they have 10 different, like, save slots, and you can have 10 or 15 save files within each slot. I mean, I appreciate having that many available, but who needs all that? That part I've never really understood. Save files have been saying, okay, yeah, because it's got, like, the cloud saving, whatever. Yay, materia. Received restore materia. And I can't put that on now. Yeah, that's gonna be a later thing. When we blow this place, it ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Cloud, you set the bomb. Shouldn't you do it? Just do it. I gotta watch to make sure you don't pull nothing. Fine, I'll do it. Watch out! This isn't just a reactor. What's wrong? Huh? What's wrong, Cloud? Hurry it up. Yeah, sorry. Hey, we're already caught. Heads up, here it comes. Interesting how they don't even let you equip the restore material before this fight, actually. Please target Barret first. Dagnabbit. Yeah, some people save time each time in a separate slot, so they have multiple points to return to. I do get that. I know in some games they are, like, straight up required. Like in Final Fantasy Tactics, they have some segments where you have like 2 to 3 combats that are just back to back to back with no opportunity to go to, like, a shop or anything. In that game, I definitely learned to use multiple save files, but for the most part, outside of that game, I haven't really done much with multiple save files. Sometimes I'll do it in like a Metroidvania if there's a chance of like a potential soft lock coming up from doing like a randomizer. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I've never really done anything like that myself. Will you leave Cloud alone? He said nothing to you except use your weakness against you constantly. Ow. Okay, now he's doing the tail thing. We'll heal up while we have the chance. And defend. Yeah, also can imagine the area that it came out, everyone in the family wanting to save, or multiple and friends come over to play too. Well, I know that like on the PlayStation itself, you're only limited like to 15 slots on a single memory card. And you could technically have like as many memory cards in total as you wanted. But that wasn't quite the issue, technically. But yeah, I don't know why they have that many slots in the PC version. Unless they expect everything like crash and break that much. Which, considering how the game came out, actually, yeah, maybe they did kind of realize that. You can see a lot of stuff would make sense. Yeah. I mean, it is one of those things where, like, if you're trying to figure out how to, like, break the game as, like, a speed run, that kind of thing is really nice, because you can have a lot of, like, safety saves for, like, marathon runs, or you can just do a lot of specifically placed saves to test strats and whatnot. So it's good in that sense, but for, like, a casual perspective, I don't know why you need that many. Yay, we did it. Oh, we're so close to level. Ooh, new weapon. Come on, let's get out of here. 10 minutes to detonation. Oh, we gotta get Eris weapon equipped first. I remember kind of panicking when I realized that the time in the menu also takes up your time in the game. Yeah, if you ever get caught in a back attack, just try to run away for like a split second. It'll face your character's back forward, so they're not taking back attack damage. Oh, nice, you can one-shot now. Let's I can go. There's the level ups. Oh, that was a quick fight. I ain't got time for the big guys. Yeah, Cloud is getting all of his limit breaks early on. Holy crap. Yeah, I know that the way you acquire new limit breaks depends on which slot and which level you're using. I think the first slot, you just need to use that particular limit break a certain number of times. And then to activate to learn the second ability in a given limit break level, you just need to have the character like kill a certain number of enemies. And then it kind of loops and repeats for every subsequent level after that. And I think any kill counts. It doesn't have to be with the weapon itself. Like if you kill an enemy with like a fire spell, it still counts toward it. Quick, save Jesse. Who else is gonna have the hots for Cloud? You alright? My leg got stuck. Thanks. Oh, I didn't want me to jump on there. I remember checking the entire area down there back when I was a kid, trying to find any like treasure chests or something like that, and I never found any, and I was sad because of it. Oh, this is why Jessie told us how to use the elevator, so we learned how to do it on the way back up. She thought ahead. Let's go. Alright, be careful. I always painted the game for myself back when I was a kid to figure out which character I need to speak to that wouldn't just automatically advance the story. I always liked trying to get the little extra dialogue boxes back then for whatever reason. Team Rocket, Jessie? Yeah, this is her prologue. Shinra is why she's part of Team Rocket. That's the hidden lore. Blue, eh? That should keep the planet going. At least a little longer. Yeah. Okay, now everyone get back. That was an awful lot of beeping to set up some C4. Hey, if you like explosions, have another one. And poor Wedge. He never gets any respect. Alright, now let's get out of here. Rendezvous at Sector 8 station. Split up and get on the train. Hey, if it's about your money, wait till we get back. I've always wanted to go back in here and just see what you could get, but you just can't. I don't know why I want to do that, just because I thought I could. Means that I should. That's just how my brain worked as a kid. Excuse me. What happened? Okay, so I need to double check the guide I'm looking at right now to make sure I'm not making an incorrect choice. So if this one is just do that, so I don't think this choice here matters. You better get out of here. Really? I don't know what's going on, but all right. Yeah, I'm doing a guide for a very, very specific function. And I think I just screwed it up. Well, okay, we'll see what happens. Maybe it doesn't have to be every single step, even though I think the guide says it has to be every single step. But we'll work with it. Yeah, because like the bulk of the early game, I still remember mostly how to get like the quote-unquote important stuff. I mean, I could also just reset, I guess. Hasn't really been that long. Would you all be fine with me doing a reset so I can try to follow the specific guide I'm trying to go with? Because if we're going to do it, now's the time. Actually, I wish the guy was a little more specific about which option to pick at the front there. Because the guide says to pick a certain option on the second bit, and not the first bit. I kind of wish I'd saved like on the way out then, if I'd known that was gonna be the thing. You know what? It hasn't really been that long. Let's go ahead and reset while it's still early on. Yeah, because it's just what I'm trying to use the guide for is for a thing I don't think I've ever actually seen like personally in a playthrough. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, because it's one of the things I always knew was possible. I just never knew how to make it possible. And that's since any of the text we've already seen, I'm not going to re-say, just so I can kind of save my voice. And save time as well. Yeah, I know the boss fight does take a few minutes on its own, just because of how much health the boss has, but the rest of it's pretty simple otherwise. Who knows, maybe it'll actually target Barrett for a change. Nope. No difference. The Scorpion just has a hate boner for Cloud. I can wait a little longer before doing the potion. I've always appreciated how the limit attacks take priority over every other attack as far as like the ATB turn order goes. Oh, I thought they did more healing for some reason. I guess I'm especially glad to use it now, then. Boop. We got tail booped. Uh-oh. Hopefully the fact that I got the command in before... Or Barret, be careful. Attack while its tail's up. It's gonna counterattack with its laser. Well, okay. Okay, there wasn't... Oh, it's a physical attack. It only did half damage to Barret. Interesting. Also, I meant to use Barret, but I chose the wrong character to back with. It doesn't really matter, though. There we go. Now I come back to the offensive. Zap. Hey, he's finally attacking Barret for a change. Now watch, he dies before he actually does it. Yep, that tracks. Yeah, I shouldn't need to save again at this point. No, I'm starting to wonder, maybe I should just like try to print out the notes in question for the mini guide I'm trying to follow, so I don't have to keep alt-tabbing every time and making the game audio stop. Although the problem is I don't know where I'd really put it. I don't really have a lot of like desk space for that kind of thing. Okay, so I don't know how much of the RNG is actually like fully set. Apparently not all of it, because we're getting different encounters, but the encounter rate has been very surprisingly similar. I wonder what the W in that's supposed to mean for W machine gun. Rez! Holy crap, welcome in and thank you for the raid. Let me do the...
Adorable pile of cuties. But enough talk. Welcome on in.
Welcome on in, Riz and Raiders. How y'all doing tonight? For those who don't know who I am, my name is Aaron Jevlith. I'm a silly little cat doing silly little things on the silly little internet. Tonight we are starting our playthrough of Final Fantasy VII. And I'm currently trying to... I did a little mini reset because I want to try to follow a very specific guide for a very specific kind of thing. And I'm going to say that as a surprise for what we're going for. But yeah, what were you up to tonight? You were more Twilight Princess got. Actually, I think it was worth lurking your stream earlier on. I did the same thing again. If I can jump back in the ladder. But yeah, hopefully you had a fantastic time with Twilight Princess. How far into the game are you now? Because I know you've been at that for a while at this point. Also, I think there was another raider I didn't get a chance to welcome on in. Welcome on in, Biff. How you doing tonight? Okay. I'm doing my best to make sure I don't miss anybody when they raid in. Run the last dungeon, one more stream to do it? Heck yeah. I assume you're just doing like just play as much as you're comfortable with and be done with it, or are you trying to actually go for like 100% kind of playthrough? Because I have no idea what the 100% run of Twilight Princess is like. Just going through it normally? Fair enough, yeah. trying to rely just on memory and stuff like that. That's usually how I do most of my playthroughs. Yeah, I might be doing something a little bit different with this game, where like certain, maybe like end game, like side stuff I might use guides for. Mainly because I have no recollection of how to do like most of the things at this point, because it's been so long since I've even done any of that. But yeah. Yeah, without stressing about extra stuff, that's definitely fair. I still remember when I tried to play Ocarina of Time back when I was a kid. I tried to 100% that game, but there was a single piece of heart that I could not find, despite spending literally weeks of going through the game and trying to find out where everything is. I just could never find it, and I was always missing that one heart piece of my save file. Kablooey. Yeah, I'm not doing the voiceovers here because we already saw this earlier. Like I said, I had to do a little bit of a mini reset because of I missed a little step in one thing I'm trying to follow. So yeah, once we get back to that point, I will be doing the voices again, and I will be doing the actual character voices as well. Yeah, this is I think this is like the first Final Fantasy game that I will be. Just give me like 3 minutes, please. I did a boo-boo, and I'm trying to fix that boo-boo. But I'll say, when I do the voice acting, at least for the main characters, I am doing them in the voices from the remake series. Hey, okay, if I can make the Sky thing work the way that I want it to, we're gonna get to see a certain cutscene that almost nobody ever sees naturally. And it's a scene I've always wanted to see myself, but never had the ability to do. And then, oddly enough, the first step of that guide is to actually buy the flower. Like I said, I want to keep that a bit of a surprise, especially for people who may not have actually seen it, kind of including myself. And apparently, the first step of that guide is to actually buy the flower. And when I did this before, I totally get out of here and actually just skipped the entire thing, which I didn't realize I was going to do. The guide was not good about highlighting that bit. Yeah. So what happened? Nothing. Hey. Don't see many flowers around here. Oh, these? Do you like them? They're only 1 gil. Oh, thank you. Here you are. Okay, so that is step 1 of... I don't even know how many steps there are total in it, but there's a lot of steps we need to follow through on. Zap. What's our health at right now? Oh, we're full. We're good. I think one of these people had something interesting to say. I wonder what's on that wall over there. Let's see. Don't be fooled by Shinra. Mako energy doesn't last forever. Mako is the planet's life source. The end is in sight. Protectors of the planet. Avalanche. Well, apparently we can't talk to them. Just what the hell's going on? I thought there was somebody here you could talk to. You got like a potion or something. It made me think of a different segment. Hey, you there! Shinra soldiers. We're too cool not to fight. We gotta be a big boy and wear the big boy pants and show how tough we are. Also experience. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I think the scene we're trying to go for is still within the disc 1 space. Yeah, because we still have a certain character at that point. Yeah, just because I like getting a whole bunch of free experience. I'm gonna go through these fights. Plus they do like almost no damage to us. I like how I turned up the battle speed and everything still feels slow. Or did I change that setting after I saved? I need to check. Alright, one last fight. Yeah, this is also kind of staying true to the way that the remake did this section as well, where you actually do fight throughout everybody. Yeah, take care of you. Okay, I thought the runaway trick would work there, but apparently it doesn't when you're surrounded. Yeah, shoot me in my face, why don't you? Alright. That's as far as you go. I don't have time to mess around with you guys. Enough babbling. Grab him. Only a soldier could literally stand up tall on top of a train moving at like 200 miles an hour. Cloud never came. Cloud, you think he was killed? No way. Cloud. Say, do you think Cloud's gonna stay on and fight for Avalanche? How the hell would I know? If I look like a mind reader. If y'all weren't such screw-ups. Hey, Barrett, what about our money? Nothing. Sorry. I don't know how to vocalize that line, so I'm not going to. I don't know who's supposed to be saying it. Cloud! Barrett could get... duly noted, Rez. Duly noted. Looks like I'm a little late. Damn right you're late. Come waltzing in here making a big scene. It's no big scene. Just what I always do. Shit. Having everyone worried like that. You don't give a damn about no one but yourself. You were worried about me? What? That's coming out of your share, hotshot. Wake up. We're moving out. Follow me. Hey, Cloud. You were great back there. Cloud, we'll do even better next time. Careful, I'll shut this. Oh, Cloud, your face is pitch black. There you go. Say, thanks for helping me back there with the reactor. I think you literally don't have a choice but to save her. Last train out of Sector 8 station. Last stop is Sector 7, train graveyard. Expected time of arrival is 12:23 a.m. Midgar Standard Time. I'm always amused that they would actually say they're going through a train graveyard. I mean, is that what it's actually, like, called in the lore? Like, officially? Or is that just what people call this so much that it just became the official, like, or the sub-official, I guess would be the way to say it? This is why I hate the last train. Oh, boy. See the headlines in the Shinra Times? The terrorists that bombed the #1 reactor are based somewhere in the slums. Blowing up a reactor? They sure put some thought into this one. Must have a real calculating leader. I wonder what they'll do next. Oh, that's you we were talking to. I thought we were talking to the other guy. Huh? This is my house, so make yourself at home. Stop acting like a damn kid. Sit down and shut up. This train hasn't switched to security mode yet. I'm sure that'll change by tomorrow. You've had a huge urge to replay the Final Fantasy VII remakes, and it's been like a year. Yeah, I did do... I think I did both Remake and Rebirth right about the... No, I didn't do Rebirth. I did Rebirth at the time it came out. I think give or take like a month or so. Remake, I think I did like that a couple of years ago, something like that. Mainly kind of trying to help... Kind of, I guess, show off the... I forget why I did Remake at the time I did. But yeah, I've done Remake and Rebirth both on stream and stuff like that. Just need to wait until Part 3 is about to come out. I don't think there's been any official word on like when that's supposed to be planned, is it? At this point, I'm kind of expecting it to be like maybe like late 2026 at best. Maybe early 2027. Because I know at least between... It took them like 7 years to make Remake, but it only took them about like 3 or 4 years to make Rebirth. Because of the fact they already had like most of the models taken care of, stuff like that. You think it's gonna be 2027? Yeah, that's a fair bet, I would say. Someday, Avalanche is gonna be famous. Me too. Hey, Cloud, you want to look at this with me? It's a map of the Midgar rail system. Let's look at it together. I'll explain it to you. I like this kind of stuff. Bombs and monitors, you know, flashy stuff. Seem to go for 3-year intervals. I think that's just more the fact that since they actually have like the bulk of the assets taken care of, it's a lot cleaner to get the further games out. I think that's kind of why the 3-year thing is kind of working the way it is. Also, I think they basically started working on... I think they started working on Rebirth as soon as they finished up on Remake. And I think they also started working up on Part 3 as soon as they finished working up Rebirth. So yeah, it should be relatively close. Maybe 2028. Yeah, because when... Okay, so we're in June, because Rebirth... When did Rebirth come out? Was that like the start of this year? So I guess, yeah, technically that would be about 2028 or so. Yeah, actually, I actually might be while I'm actually doing the thought process. I'm still going to hope for at least 2027, maybe you get like a little bit earlier for whatever reason. I'm kind of hoping they dial back the amount of open world stuff they had from Rebirth, because Rebirth just had way too much stuff by the time I got to like near the end game. I just kind of had enough of everything. I just want to get to the story at that point. You hope for 2027? Even if it's like December 30th, 2027, it'll still be 2027 in my book. Okay, it's about to start. This is a complete model of the city of Midgar. It's about a 1/10,000th. I mean, there's not really a 10,000th scale when it's just a digital imprint. You can zoom in and out as much as you like. The top plate is about 50 meters above ground. Rebirth was absolutely loud. You still loved it. Well, one thing I wish I had the patience to wait to do a lot of the early game side quests until after getting Red to Cosmo Canyon, especially because we get the. It's not really a spoiler at this point because I played it on stream, but yeah, especially when he does his voice change back to his basically real voice, I always kind of want to see like how his perspective would change on the side quest that he's involved in from before. But I just want to do everything immediately as soon as it all came up, so I kind of missed the opportunity. The main pillar supports the plate in the center, and there are other support pillars built into each section. The number 1 reactor we blew up was in the northern section. Then there's number 2, number 3, all the way to number 8 reactor. The 8 reactors provide Midgar with electricity. Each town used to have a name, but no one in Midgar remembers them. Instead of names, we refer to them by numbered sectors. That's how things turned out. Phew, look what's next. Look! This is the route the train is on. The route spirals around the main pillar. We should be coming around the center right about now. Each checkpoint has an ID sensor device. It checks the identities and backgrounds of each passenger on the train and is linked up to the central data bank at Shinra headquarters. We definitely look suspicious, so we're using fake IDs. Uh-oh. Speak of the devil. That light means we're in the ID security check area. That doesn't seem ominous. When the lights go off, you never know what kind of creeps will come out. We're almost back now. What a relief. I'm seeing stars. This sucks. I hate the dark. I know. Next time I'll make one just for you. Thanks anyway. Oh yeah, you might regret it. I'm the type who takes things personal. Look, you can see the surface now. The city don't have no day or night. If that plate weren't there, you could see the sky. Floating city. Pretty unsettling scenery. Ow! Moxie, why? Welcome on in, Moxie. How you doing tonight? Huh? Never expect to hear that out of someone like you. You just full of surprises. The upper world. A city on a plate. It's because of that fucking pizza that the people underneath are suffering. And the city below is full of polluted air. Res dragged you in while you were making pizza? Yes, as ketchup. I do remember you showing the pictures of that before. I am glad to have you as another ketchup disciple. On top of that, the reactor keeps draining up all the energy. Then why doesn't everyone move on to the plate? Dunno. Probably because they ain't got no money. Or maybe... I absolutely put ketchup on pizza. It is, in fact, delicious. Yeah, I always put it on the frozen pepperoni pizza that I have on Fridays for dinner. And I also put it on my Domino's leftovers that I have for work that I bring in usually like midweek or so. Hey, don't knock it till you try it. Just remember, there's already like one form of tomato sauce on the pizza. What's the second one? Because they love their land, no matter how polluted it gets. I know. No one lives in the slums because they want to. It's like this train. You can't run anywhere except where its rails take it. Beep, 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 boop. And somehow I'm still... No, I'm actually lower fidelity, I guess, yeah. So I was gonna say I'm still higher fidelity than this game, but honestly, no, this game is still pretty damn good at the time. Oh my gosh, look at those pixelated beans. The pixelated beans means that they're naughty. Don't look at my naughty beans. Don't look at them. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Yo, get over here, y'all. This mission was a success, but don't get lazy now. The hard part's still to come. Don't y'all be scared of that explosion. Because the next one's gonna be bigger than that. Meet back at the hideout. Move out. I love for all the pretenses of trying to stay secretive, they have those discussions out in the open, right in front of like a train guard. We'd easily report that kind of thing. Hey now, whoops. What on earth are you doing? Just butt out. Jeez. Huh? You came to see it too? There's a bombing up on top. If this pillar should come down, everyone in the slums is dust. Well, there's no point worrying about that. Hey, check it out. It's huge, ain't it? To be fair, that is pretty heckin' huge. That I can do. Actually, I have a full water bottle at the ready. There you go, 3 hydrates. Thank you for the hydrates. It shan't be full for long. I missed a line, my bad. This is my place, but you can come here when you want. See ya, bro. Yo, Cloud, over here, now. Let me save real quick. No, I'm kind of surprised the 7th Heaven gets any business when you consider that there's, like... I want to call him a lunatic with a gun, but I'm sure he looks to other people like a lunatic with a gun. And, like, scaring everybody at random occasions. Did you hear? Don't care. Oh, well, excuse me, princess. I think I can still do some shopping, like, ahead of time, maybe? Because I know there's some free loot we can get, too. You dried up old geese. You tired? Why don't you rest up on the 3rd floor of my house? There's just one condition. You gotta give me some cash. I ain't giving you nothing. Cheap ass. Hey, wait a minute, you. You can't just walk out of here without buying something. Might be unhealthy for you, if you know what I mean. Also, I like how the word exit is actually almost outside of the span of the window. I've only just now noticed that. I wonder if that's always been a thing with the PC version. We do have some... Oh, we got the devil money. Let's fucking go. Okay, let's get some extra bangles. I literally just bought something. That was weird. Not sure how we got the double shop talk, but okay. Yeah, I think there's an item in here we can grab. Who the hell are you? No unauthorized access. Since today's special, I'm gonna let you in on a juicy bit of news, but you gotta keep it to yourself. Do you know about what's been going on? What, that again? You must be sick of hearing it. It's been so long since there was any real news here. You're worried where it's all heading, right? How do I get in? Okay, if I pick ellipses, everyone's in a buzz about that terrorist group Avalanche blowing up the Sector 1 Mako reactor. On the surface, they say they're an anti-Shinra group, but in reality, they say they're just out to kill as many people as they can. That's a good one, ain't it? While they're busting things up on top, the only ones making out good are us weapon stores. Now, if we can just get rid of this backstock, we'll be doing okay. Okay, there must be something else that triggers access into there. Because I think that's kind of like a tutorial section for the game, for how like all the basic mechanics work. This is a slum, so I don't think you can stay for free. What are you gonna do? Doesn't just seeing the bed make you sleepy? No way. Tough guy, huh? You better sleep when you can. You better save when you can. That's a trick to being tough. Remember that, old dude. Yeah, I think maybe when we, like, leave the store, maybe it says something about being able to go in there. Hey, what the... You? Anyone talking to me must be a novice. I used to be in Soldier. The name's Cloud. Name's Cloud. I used to be with Soldier. I got no business with you. Well, I never heard of ya. Yep, that's... So what? Everyone's got to start sometime. Don't act so big, amateur. Seeing as I'm such a warm-hearted guy, I'll show you the ropes. You come back here tomorrow. I got some things I got to do. Okay, so I guess we need to do some story stuff first, and then the section opens up. Just me trying to remember how half this game works is also going to be kind of a journey. And we can't just jump down here. As much as I would love to. Kid. Thank you. And then there's a shop here, which I don't think we really have any money for anything else at this point. Also, may as well equip the bangle now before I forget. Oh, wrong input. There we go. Okay, go on ahead. Oh, and story time. Since they're... Or, not story time, well, story time and ads time at the same time. I'm not opening up. Go away. Wait, what was Barrett saying? That's what Barrett said there. Dagnabbit. Okay, so how do I enter the shop since we're trying to wait for ads to go through anyway? Maybe this... Okay, they're closed today. That's fair. And I cannot read the sign. Can't go that way. Oh, jeez, I'm blitzed. I just love them homemade cocktails, but they sure do creep up on you. Ah, shit. What the hell's wrong tonight? I thought that long blackout was strange. They say a Mako reactor was destroyed above. I was just sitting here drinking, watching the news by myself. And all of a sudden, I got kicked out of the fucking store. What's up with that? Alright, now we should be back from ads, so let's go ahead and actually do the story now. Was that supposed to be gunfire, or is that something else? Papa! Marlene, aren't you gonna say anything to Cloud? Welcome home, Cloud. Looks like everything went well. Did you fight with Barrett? I'm gonna double check my guide real quick. I don't think this has anything to do with anything. Oh, I think I missed that portion. Well, okay. I'm not gonna reset again at this point. I'm just gonna hope that we can still make things work. Every step by step. It says follow exactly the guidelines, but you know what? Heck it. I'm still gonna follow it as best as I can. But if we don't get it, we don't get it. Okay, so give that to Marlene. Okay. Oh, wrong. Alt tab. Did you fight with Barrett? Not entirely. You've grown up. When you were little, you used to get into fights at the drop of a hat. Flowers? How nice. You almost never see them here in the slums. But... a flower for me? Oh, Cloud, you shouldn't have. Give it to Marlene. Just swipes it and hides again. Ellipses. Ah, nothing like that first drink after a job. Why don't you have one too? Yeah, why not? Oh, that's more like it. Even if you were with Soldier, you're still a rookie here, so you better listen to whatever I tell you. Yeah, good luck with that. Hey, Wedge, you're getting all excited. Stop making such a mess. Oh, Cloud. Tifa really knows how to cook. Anyway, let me tell you something. About what? Tifa always lets me taste her cooking. And look at me now. I'm roly-poly. Don't know whether I should be happy or sad, but it's the good food and drinks that make this shop famous. Okay, I can't do that yet. Papa, welcome home. Yeah. Huh? Where'd you get that flower? Cloud gave it to me. Oh. Did you thank him? Thank you, Cloud. We'll take care of you. You alright, Barrett? Great. Get in here, fools. We're starting the meeting. I was always kind of sad that we never got to see the downstairs section in the remake. And then we skipped talking to Tifa. Oops. Hey, look at the news. What a blast. I think it was all because of my bomb? But all I really did was just make it like the computer told me. Oh, no, I must have made a miscalculation somewhere. You think I'm a little too uptight? No, you're probably like the loosest person in the entire group. Well, that's okay. Don't worry about me. I don't look like it, but I'm a coward at heart. Yo, Cloud. There's something I want to ask you. Was there anyone from Soldier fighting us today? None. I'm positive. You sound pretty sure. If there was anyone from Soldier, you wouldn't be standing here now. Don't go thinking you're so bad just because you were in Soldier. There's no way Biggs would be able to hold Barrett back. He just does not have the total body size. And he gets yeeted into space. Yeah, you're strong. Probably all them guys in Soldier are. But don't forget that your skinny ass is working for Avalanche now. Don't get no ideas about hanging on to Shinra. Staying with Shinra? You asked me a question and I answered it. That's all. I'm going upstairs. I want to talk about my money. Shucks. Money. Welcome in, autumnal? Would you prefer autumnal or just autumn? No, welcome in, how you doing tonight? This is not my first time. I've lost count how many times I've played this, especially as a kid. This is just a mostly casual revisit. Autumn is fine? That works. At least I know how to say autumn much more than I say autumn. Yeah, even just thinking about the word autumnal doesn't really work in my head. So yeah, autumn is definitely appreciated for the simplicity of it. But yeah, how you doing tonight? Yeah, I'm really trying to avoid... generally, when I come to do my casual playthrough of games, I try to avoid guides for the most part. I'll be kind of bending that rule a little bit, because there's one guide I'm trying to follow right now for a very specific cutscene later on, which I'm going to keep as a surprise to those who don't know of it. And I might end up using some guides if I decide to do some, like, endgame, like, side content. I'm still not sure if I want to actually do that yet or not. But if I do, I probably will be using some guides to get that stuff taken care of. You bet you know what it is? Maybe. Because I'm not... actually don't even know how many cutscenes you can really, like, specifically, like, plan for. Outside of, like, the one cutscene I'm thinking of. It's been so long since I played the game, like, in full. I don't really remember, like, much of the details otherwise. Looks like he still misses the Shinra. Shut up. I don't care about either Shinra nor Soldier. But don't get me wrong. I don't care about Avalanche or the planet for that matter. Yeah, definitely follow a guide. Yeah. Yeah, especially with how specific it is. I think we may have already messed up a step based on what I saw in there. Hopefully, like, one misstep isn't, like, the end of the world. But, yeah, it sounds like it's a very specific thing. Listen, Cloud, I'm asking you, please join us. Sorry, Tifa. The planet is dying. Slowly but surely, it's dying. Someone has to do something. So let Barrett and his buddies do something about it. It's got nothing to do with me. So, you're really leaving. You're just gonna walk right out ignoring your childhood friend. What? Sorry. You forgot the promise, too. Promise? So you did forget. Remember? Cloud, it was 7 years ago. Look, the well. Do you remember? Yeah, back then. I thought you would never come, and I was getting a little cold. For some reason, I've always wanted to see, like, an adult Cloud model with him in, like, these particular clothes. I didn't ever really know why. Just I think the fact that, like, the main character had a different set of clothes at all was kind of a mind-blowing thing for, like, games of this era. Sorry I'm late. Because in, like, literally every RPG, everybody only has, like, the same pair of clothes to wear the entire game. You said you wanted to talk to me about something? Come this spring, I'm leaving town for Midgar. All the boys are leaving town. But I'm different from them. I'm not just gonna find a job. I want to join Soldier. I'm gonna be the best there is, just like Sephiroth. Sephiroth? The Great Sephiroth? I mean, is there another Sephiroth? This seems like a pretty unique name even before the happenings of this game. Oh my god, is that's okay. I'm almost tempted to actually just say Aeronoth every time the name comes up, but I don't know if I'm going to actually keep it up at this point, but just Aeronoth. Isn't it hard to join Soldier? I probably won't be able to come back to this town for a while. Huh? If you make it, will you be in the newspapers? I'll try. Hey, let's make a promise. If you get really famous, and I'm ever in a bind, you'll come save me. Alright? What? If I'm ever in trouble, my hero will come and rescue me. I want to experience that at least once. What? Come on, promise me. Alright, I promise. You remember now, don't you? Our promise. I'm not a hero, and I'm not famous, so I can't keep our promise. But you got your childhood dream, didn't you? You joined Soldier. So come on, you've got to keep your promise. Wait a sec, big-time soldier. A promise is a promise. Here. Just yeets the money at us. Receive Barrett's stash, 1,500 gil. This is my pay? Don't make me laugh. What? Then you'll... Got the next mission lined up? I'll do it for 3,000. What? It's okay, it's okay. We're really hurting for help, right? That money's for Marlene's schooling. 2,000. Thanks, Cloud. Okay, so before we go too much further, I need to check the guide again for what the next step is going to be. So we know that... Okay, so talk to her and answer the snoring kept me up. Okay. Don't get... Okay. Oh, I always forget I have to go to OBS and then the game because of the way everything's set up. Good morning, Cloud. Did you sleep well? Barrett's snoring kept me up. Psst. Keep it down, they'll hear you. Barrett's always edgy before an operation. I'm going this time. Our target's the Sector 5 reactor. Head for the station first. I'll fill you in on the train. Yo, Cloud. Before the next mission, I got something I want to ask you. I don't really know how to use materia. I'll give you that materia we found, just teach me how to use it. Ow! Why's everybody gotta keep bonking me with boxes? And welcome on in, Zenogre. How you doing tonight? Okay, so this just starts up the materia tutorial. We do not need the tutorial, so we're just gonna skip it. You wouldn't understand. So this is what makes some guys in Soldier so great, huh? Okay, I'll ask Jesse again later, but you're in charge of the materia. Cloud, I got a message from the weapon shop man upstairs. He has something he wants to give you. Don't forget. Marlene, you watch the store while we're gone. Alright, good luck. You here to enjoy the classics? Or the clissics? Clissics sounds like a bad word, that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, let's get some of our free loot from the tutorial thing. Hey, the save point is running away. Get it! I thought there was an item in here. Smack, knock, help! Okay, since this is all just like tutorial stuff, I'm going to be kind of fast forwarding through this. Like, I remember there being some kind of item that can come out from here. I gotta find out where it is. Maybe from this person? Oh, okay, they just talk about the save point. I forgot it does like the zoom in on the save point. Oh, it's only a treasure chest. I'm a treasure chest! I love how random the treasure chest is for that particular scene. If I've done remake DLC, looks so nostalgic. Yeah, they finally introduced a proper classic mode. Let's I can go. He's biting me again. I mean, hey, what happens between two consenting adults is up to them. Maybe we don't get an item from here. I could have sworn there was an item to get from here in some way. Huh. Okay, I guess not. We will update our save, because why not? Because it has been a bit. See, I don't know why it takes a certain amount of time for it to even, like, load the first save slot. Oh, here it is. Okay, that's our first all materia. Hey, you got one right off. Okay. Okay, so it's just right here. Gotcha. And you got an ether, nice. Is how you show affection? Yeah, as long as it's just little gentle nibbles. Alright. So... who has better magic stats by default? I'm assuming Tifa. Magic 7. Is it just because of the level ups? I was not expecting Barret to have better magic than Tifa. But basically all of Barret's stats are better than Tifa's. Which to me makes no sense. Who do I want to... actually, Cloud's the only person who really could... Okay, in that case, let's have you do the Restore All capability. We'll give Barret and Tifa their own magic. Effing is how you show affection? I mean, that's the classic way. But this is the new age with new rules for how affection works. And or doesn't. Alright, we can probably get another bangle in here. Another slow day. If this keeps up, this store is going under. Can't sell any really good medicine in a slum like this. Oh, look at this. This doesn't happen every day. Are you a customer? Yeah, get the spray bottle, but make sure you know what kind of spray is inside of it. Okay, so we can't get materia. Okay, so we need to find out where we got the bangle. Oh, it's from the guy on the other shop. We don't have fire yet, so let's get a fire materia. We should be finding everything else for now. Actually... let's get another restore, actually. The catnip spray? Well, see, here's the thing. When it comes to... only like half of cats are actually affected by catnip at all. You wouldn't think that only like that relatively small proportion, but yeah, only half of cats are actually affected in some way. And even those cats who are affected, they're affected in different ways. So there really is like no safe answer when it comes to that, honestly. Okay, another one of that. For Barret. Okay. Now we'll get everybody equipped. Okay, I guess you could have done the restore all, but... okay, between... well, you have... wait, hold on. So Cloud has +2 magic right now. It's still more than Barret. Okay, so who do I want to have to... you have more MP right now, but again, that might be because of the level. Yeah, we'll let you have the, actually, we'll have you be the... yeah, we'll do it this way. This way, everybody has some kind of stuff they can do. But right now, your cat is going crazy in the cat tree, trying to chase and chomp her tail. I approve. Cat should always be silly, straight up. Nope. Aw, now he got no one to pick on. I think that was the same point up here. Yeah. Orange cat behavior. I mean, maybe they are an orange cat. Because I know my roommate's cat is also an orange cat, and he has one particular weird thing that he likes to do. It's like, so we always have like a big kind of stack of toilet paper kind of ready in our bathroom to like refill the thing whenever ready, and we kind of keep it on like the outside of the cabinet or whatever. Whenever the bag gets opened, his cat will always like constantly lick at the part of the bag that's been pulled open. Like no other part of the bag, no other part of the anything else. It just constantly lick that. I to this day I don't understand why. Dawn comes and things never change. Be careful not to get hurt. Going back again here. Now just a grade DSH. I do not know DSH as an acronym. Yo! This ain't no private car. Split up. Hoodlums again. God, don't I just have all the luck? That's extraordinary. Okay. I didn't realize that was like an official acronym or anything. You say something. I said, you say something. Now look at that. It got empty all of a sudden. What's going on? Damn. It's empty because of guys like you. Yeah, you've seen the news, right? Avalanche says there'll be more bombings. Actually, I can't tell which one's talking right now. Okay, no, it is actually the middle manager. My bad. Only devoted employees like me would go to Midgar on a day like today. You work for Shinra? I won't give in to violence. I'm not giving you my seat either. Barrett! Shit. You lucky fuck. So, what are we gonna do now? Shit. The hell are you so calm? You're busting up my rhythm. Yeah, cursing. It still feels weird to be using that kind of language, even for like a planned purpose, for like a quote legit purpose. It's just, I don't know, I've never really been the type to like use major curse words really. Unless I'm at work where I've just completely lost my mental filter because of my last job, which is a thing. Looks like they just finished connecting the cars. We're finally leaving. So what's our next target? Listen to Mr. Serious about his work. Alright, I'll tell you. Jesse's probably already told you. There's a security checkpoint at the top plate. It's an ID scan system checking all the trains. Which Shinra is very proud of. We can't use our fake IDs anymore. Good morning, and welcome to Midgar Lines. Arrival time at Sector 4 station is 11:45. That means we've only got 3 more minutes to the ID checkpoint. Alright, 3 minutes, we're jumping off this train. Got it. Cloud, come over here. Let's look at the railway map monitor. You're the only ones that'll talk to me or come to my house. I'm impressed. Don't worry about me. Oh man, oh man, oh man, I'm gonna brag to everyone at work about this. Yo, Mr. Know-It-All big-time soldier. You ought to know the area around number 5 reactor, right? So let's hear your explanation. Looks like you've seen this one already. It's alright. Come a little closer. That's odd. The ID checkpoint was supposed to be further down. Welcome in, Gecko. How you doing tonight? All you can think about this scene is the remake cutscene where all the Shinra employees started clapping. Yeah. I do kind of like the way they expanded on that a little bit more. They gave the middle manager a little more... Just a little more something, which I did appreciate. Honestly, just having just everybody, like all the slightly unique characters to be a little bit more like involved in the story, I found was also kind of amusing. But yeah, that particular cutscene was a good one. Just the kind of just the awkward trying to be supportive clap, even though they're both scared out of their minds. Type A security alert. Unidentified passengers confirmed. A search of all cars will be conducted. Repeat. Type A security alert. Unidentified passengers confirmed. A search of all cars will be conducted. What's happening? What's going on? We're in trouble. I'll explain later. Hurry, get to the next car. Shit, someone blew it. Unidentified passengers located in car number 1, preparing for lockdown. Let's go, keep it up. Talk to that guy to get some items. Oh, I thought we got more than just Phoenix down. Car number 1 locked down. Upgrading to level 2, warning. Hurry! They're locking the door, sir. Just run! Change it to plan 2. I mean, hey, cursing is what they voted for in the Discord, so cursing is what they're gonna get. Upgrading to warning, level 3. Alright, clear? Not yet. They're starting another check. If we're caught, we're done for. But don't worry. If you move up the train, car by car, we should get past it. Which honestly is a very, very poor security system. Just gonna say that. Moving to front of train, or unidentified passengers. Moving to front of train. Currently tracking location. Oh, that guy just stole money from me. You son of a... I'm assuming it's money, at least. Upgrading to maximum security alert. Alright, we made it. Yo, this way. Can break his shins for his crimes. Let's go. We're gonna dive out of here. Scary, huh? Too late for that now. Why'd you come along anyway? Because... Hey, you two. Ain't no time for that. It's me, Jesse. How do I look, Cloud? Do I look good in a shimmering uniform? Yeah. You look great. Just like a man. Yay, I'm so happy. I think? Yo, ain't no time to waste. Do something. Yeah, I've made up my mind. Watch closely. I'm gonna jump. You don't care if I go first? The leader always stays till the end. Don't worry about me. Just go. Yo, don't go getting your spiky ass hurt. It's only the beginning of the mission. Later, you take care of the rest. Okay, so I know there's an item at the far, like, back end of this little segment here. Does anybody remember if it's actually worth getting? Or is it just like a pack of potions or something? Because if it's worth it, I'm gonna go try to grab it. If it's not worth it, I'm just gonna say heck it. Because I legit do not remember. I want to say it was not worth it. So I remember trying to play this like a few years ago. I did the entire walk back and I'm like, oh, this actually kind of sucks. But I want to make sure I'm not misremembering. Good. So far, everything's going as planned. I mean, despite the fact this is already plan F at this point. Don't let your guard down till we get to the North Sector 5 reactor. Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse got everything ready for us, so move it. The reactor's just down this tunnel. Well, I guess there's a battle for people to think about. Oh, we actually got a back attack on them. A second go. And a crit. Wow, Tifa has low damage. That was a back... Well, I suppose probably they're the back row, too. I guess that also explains it. You know, you only ever got to play the first disc of 7 and had no idea what you were doing. I mean, to be fair, everybody has no idea what they're doing when they very first play a game. Yeah, I'm going to go with my memory and say that the item back there is not worth getting. Because there's like multiple screens you have to walk through to try to get that, and then multiple screens to go back in the first place. Those light beams are Shinra security sensors. We can't go any further. Also, this is a really tiny space for an entire train. I'm not sure how this even like works in the first place. That's one damn tiny hole. You telling me to squeeze into that to get under the plate? No way. Also, I love how the text box is actually like cut off on the left side of the screen. Despite there being no reason for that much size. I'm trying to look up, you can't find any info about that item. I'm gonna assume that means it's probably nothing really special or anything. That's my guess. Yo, Cloud, what are we gonna do? Well, gotta scout first. Actually, I didn't need to do anything here, did I? So we did the security thing. Okay, so it's not until the next boss we need to worry about the route stuff. Doesn't seem to be anything that'll get us stuck in this duct. Okay, but if we go down this duct, we won't be able to come back. Don't be wasting time. Never know when the Shinra will find us. Cloud, you just gotta go. But damn, man, that thing gives me the chills. Apparently, Verd is claustrophobic, which, honestly, given his size, I'm not too surprised about. It's a lot easier for him to get stuck in things just because of how big he is. Oh, because then we get back attacked. Alright. Alright, get everybody back into positions. Hell bubbles! Oh, that puts people to sleep. Okay, at least he got woken up immediately. See, that's how sleep effects in games should be, is that if you get hit by something physical, you should immediately wake up. There's no other combination, or no other comment should be made. Also, how does an attack called Hell Bubbles put you to sleep? How does that even work? I do not understand. Okay, maybe your attack actually just... No, I guess... Okay, not. Yeah, I was expecting them to do more damage or something. Why do you have so much health? Okay, I was gonna say, they do actually die, right? Holy, they're worth a lot of experience. That's decent experience, I guess. Why does everybody keep getting so close to leveling? But then they just don't. I think it's a scam. Where is the loot? There's a wedge. I think up here is where we find loot the fastest. Yay, crawling in the vents. Crawling in the vents, the air requires conditioning. I'm sorry. The ID scan problem on the train was all my fault. I modified your ID card, and that's what did it. I did my best, but I failed. Just a potion. Yay, flying seahorses. That's a good crit. Okay, I mean, I get Tifa's lower level right now, but why does she just seem to suck right now? Okay, take a look at her stats again. Maybe she's just like a slightly late bloomer or something. Okay, now she has more dexterity than anybody. She kind of sucks everywhere else, but at least she has something going for her. And I think dexterity does influence your ATB speed, if I remember right. Maybe? Or is it like an actual separate speed stat for that? Now I need to check. Yeah, I'm guessing dexterity has something to do with your ATB speed. I think along with like hit and dodge rates. Yay, free 10 that we don't even actually need yet. Oh no, not quit. Every time I accidentally go to a quit screen, I need to be extremely cautious to make sure I don't lose any progress. We're gonna pull out now. We'll meet up at the hideout. Cloud, we're counting on you to blow up the reactor. I'm good at making things blow up. And not even just physical things. Whee! That was fun. Mission start. Oh no, not smog. Not downtown air. Yeah, I'm always the type that's like very protective of my MP, so I try not to use spells unless I absolutely have to. Even if it would make things go faster otherwise. Yeah, Tifa's not doing so hot right now. Also, I love how just Deadly Waste is an item you just casually pick up and carry around with you. Because that's totally what a normal person would do in a situation like this. I was like, ooh, what's all this, like, biohazardous material notes on here? Oh, well, shoves in pocket. Okay, no item there. You know what? Oh, you don't have the bolt anymore. Who has the bolt? Apparently not you. You know what? Actually, we'll big shot one of the dogs so we can do bolt on the robot. Why are you kneeling? Oh, I think you have darkness on you. I think that's why. Yeah, you have darkness on you. Not the best indicator for darkness in a Final Fantasy game, I'll say. Yeah, just like an occasional faint dimming of the character model is all that indicates darkness. Or normally it's like an icon of some kind. Oh no, flashback. Back to the way the scene is supposed to go. Papa. Sephiroth? Did Sephiroth do this to you? Sephiroth, Soldier, Mako Reactors, Shinra. I hate them all. That is what the only thing I've ever actually hated about Remake is that they changed that line to go from I hate them all to I'm so sick of all of this. How do you tone down such an emotional moment and ruin it so much? That's the one thing I really wish they did not change in the Remake series. Just straight up. Yeah, sure hope Tifa's gonna be fine. Oh yeah, nothing happens to her. Absolutely nothing whatsoever. Damn, man. Get a hold of yourself. You alright? Tifa. Hmm? No. Forget... Come on. Let's hurry. Okay, I like how they don't even bother explaining the fact that it's a remote device in this one. They can't say the word hate. It's too harsh. Here the swearing scene plays, yeah. Well, I mean, okay, here's again my biggest thing of that. The entire point of that scene is to show just like the emotional response that she's having to everything that's going on around her. And who in like a moment of sheer anger is just gonna use the words, I'm sick of this? It never makes sense to me. I forgot I don't get to actually target somebody when I use this. Also, I think poison remains outside of combat. I'm gonna have to address that. Will you leave Tifa alone? Hey, Tifa leveled up. Oh, does poison not stay after combat? I can love that if that's the case. Okay, single target is a full heal. That's good to know. Oh. Okay, gotta slow down. There we go. I love how the save is instantaneous. The act of saving itself is faster than loading the save file. Or the save slot even, not even the save file. And when I first played this as a kid, I thought I had to go like back up that slide somehow, so I got stuck in this area for like 10-15 minutes before I realized, oh yeah, I can just go up the stairs again. I was kind of a dumb kid. How? What do you mean you miss? Cloud, be better. There, like that. Just do that all the time. I don't have very high expectations of you. I just expect that. Again, so close to level. Actually, hold up. I'm actually going to make a material change here. You do not need to attack, oh, wait. Wrong button. Also, wrong window. You do not need to attack materials. I want everybody to have at least one magic, or one material they can attack with. Loot. Received ether. Alright, we got to do this. I'm not counting on it, but let's see if we can first try this. So there's not really like a good timer on this one. Jesse said we have to all push the button at once. First try, let's go. Yeah, there is literally no timing for that. You just have to just know when to press it. I did it. Yeah, Barrett still no, Tifa has bolt. Okay. We'll get rid of the other turret with the bolt. Yeah, it's on the hiccups. Bum ba da da da. Ba da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba ba ba. Okay, so now that we have Barrett and Cloud at the same level, let's do a quick comparison of their stats. So Cloud is going to have more magic and less strength. I can do that real quick. Okay, so it actually does still come from like the same spot it always does. We have now committed science. Thank you for the science, Zinogre. Okay, so yeah, Cloud still has more strength. Okay, Cloud also does have more magic. But Barrett is luckier? How does that make sense? The all material doesn't affect stats, does it? No, it doesn't. Yeah, basic magic material is just +1 magic and yeah, okay. Good to know. No, no, not quit, not quit. Please do not quit. I mean, we wouldn't have lost that much progress at least, but still. Oh, I think this is where the thing happens. I think you're fine. Maybe by 100. That seems like a lot. Honestly, you're probably gonna be using a lot of magic this fight, so sure. Alright, let's do this. This way. Shinra soldiers. Shit. What the hell's going on? Trap. President Shinra? Wow, halfway done with remake already. This must be a new world record. But isn't the world record for a remake actually like 35 minutes or something like that right now? I remember kind of glancing at that a while back. It's like already at an insane level. Why is the president here? So you all must be... what was it? Avalanche! And don't you forget it! So you're President Shinra, huh? Yeah, I'm kind of curious about the actual numbers. I remember being like surprisingly short. I think within like a year, it got down to just like a couple hours, something like that. They really did a number on it, especially with some. I forget how they did it, but there's some ways you can actually get past like the out of bounds barrier stuff like that to be able to go to a section you're not supposed to be able to go. Long time no see, sir. Long time no see. Oh, you. You're the one who quit Soldier and joined Avalanche. I knew you'd been exposed to Mako from the look in your eyes. Tell me, traitor, what was your name? Cloud. Forgive me for asking, but I can't be expected to remember everyone's name. Unless you become another Sephiroth. Sephiroth! Speedrun.com is... It's still 5 hours? I could have sworn they found somebody to... Okay. I feel like I need to do my own fact check. I could have sworn it was much further down than that. Is it only... It is still... Wow. I could have sworn it was better than that. Original console... That's any... Wow, any percent. Okay. Head Start NMG... Wait, Head Start. Okay, I have no idea what Head Start is supposed to be because there are no runs in either category for it. What is Head Start supposed to be? Okay, Platinum percent is only like 17 hours. That's not as much as I was expecting, honestly. Hold up. Oh, wait, no, that's New Game Plus. Never mind, I clicked on the wrong thing. So apparently New Game Plus only takes off like an hour from the original, from the other world record. Interesting. I could have sworn it was like so much better than that as far as like speed. Oh. Intermission is 46 minutes. Yeah, that sounds about right, because intermission is only meant to be like a few hour like mini campaign as it is. Ah, Sephiroth. He was brilliant. Perhaps too brilliant. Sephiroth? Don't give a damn about none of that. This place is going up with a big bang soon. So's y'all right. And such a waste of good fireworks, just to get rid of vermin like you. Vermin? That's all you can say? Vermin? Shinra the vermin for killing the planet. Just to make you king vermin. So shut up, jackass. You are beginning to bore me. I'm a very busy man, so if you'll excuse me, I have a dinner I must attend. Dinner? Don't give me that. I ain't even started with you yet. But I've made arrangements for a playmate for you all. What's that noise? The hell is that? It sounds like a vacuum cleaner. Meet Airbuster, a techno soldier. Our weapon development department created him. I'm sure the data he'll extract from your dead bodies will be of great use to us in future experiments. Techno soldier? Okay, that's his new name. Instead of whatever his normal name is, he is now the Dirt Buster. Now then, if you'll excuse me, because we're about to bust his dirt. Wait, President! Yo, Cloud, we gotta do something about him. Help, Cloud! This is from Soldier? No way. It's just a machine. I don't care what it is. I'm gonna bust him up. And here's the jams. Dun 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 dun. Program 1 operation. Big Bomber. Okay, that's actually kind of painful. Oh, perfect. He actually turns around and we can do the big shot. Nice. We get to cosplay as Spampton G. Spampton. Turn function non-operational. Okay, at least that's a lot weaker. And actually, because... Yeah, because he can't turn around, that means Barret's gonna be able to do more damage for his basic attacks. But now's definitely a good time to heal with Cloud. There. Then more bolting. I guess I could have just done a full party cure at that point, but oh well. And so one thing you could do in the PlayStation version, you could actually just basically pause buffer the stuff like the slots for Tifa and caseless limit breaks. You can't do that anymore. Actually, hold on, or can you? I don't think you can. Let's see if maybe this works. Nope, it doesn't work. I thought you just like buffer an input, but it doesn't allow that. You get a limit break, and you get a limit break, and you get a limit break. Oh, but he's dead. Not so much for that. Titan Bangle. Watch out, it will explode. It's gonna blow. Go, let's go, Tifa. Barret, can you do something? Not a damn thing. Cloud, please don't die. You can't die. There's so much I want to tell you. I know, Tifa. Hey, you gonna be alright? You worry about yourselves. I'm alright, but take care of Tifa. Alright. Sorry about all this. Stop talking like this is the end. Okay, hold on. Oh, and now it's the end. Now Cloud is dead, never to be seen or be effective in the story again. I mean, legit, a fall like that should kill him. A fall like that should kill anybody. You alright? Can you hear me? Yeah. Back then, I only got scraped knees. What do you mean by back then? What about now? Can you get up? What do you mean by back then? What about now? Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself now. I'll try. Oh, it moved. How about that? Take it slow now. Little by little. Hello? Hello? I know. Hey. Who are you? Hello? Hello? Like that fight in Tales of Symphonia, you fight 3 or 4 of the angel rays, you think? And the last one you only do like 1 to 2 damage in a hit. The game forces you to lose the fight. I've always had mixed feelings about like the forced loss fights in games. It's like I understand like the plot relevance of those kind of situations, but I always just feel as bad as a player to be like you don't even have a chance to do anything. You don't have a choice. Also, I never played the Tales of Symphonia, so I don't really know anything about the game personally. You okay? This is a church in the Sector 5 slums. You just fell from above. You really gave me a scare. I came crashing down? The roof on the flower bed must have broken your fall. You're lucky. Flower bed. Is this yours? Sorry about that. That's alright. The flowers here are quite resilient because this is a sacred place. They say grass and flowers won't grow in Midgar, but for some reason, they have no trouble blooming here. I love it here. So, we meet again. Don't you remember me? Okay, I do need to check to see if anything happens with this particular point in the route I'm trying to follow. Cause to be strong. Okay, so nothing here matters for what we're trying to work with. Although we are about to come up on an ad break, so it's probably about time I do my little bio break. So I'm going to turn on the BRB real quick, which I might need to reposition because I think I moved it like several times during Fantasy Life. Yeah, I got to put it back in the center. We'll put it there so it's kind of more readable. I love how it's like never in the background before, just straight up. But yeah, we're going to take a quick little BRB, run a few minutes of ads because nothing else is going to be happening anyway. And yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes. A burb. Alright, and we have returned. Let me get myself scooted back in. Turn off the BRB before I forget. And let's get back to it. He back. And actually, you know what? According to the guide, this doesn't really matter, but I feel like this would have an effect. And since we did have the one little mix-up earlier, I'm going to try to take every opportunity I can to make the end goal the desired one. So, never saw you before. I guess you don't remember. You were walking in a daze. But I forgive you, because you bought flowers from me. So, do you have any materia? Yeah, some. Nowadays you can find materia anywhere. But mine is special. It's good for absolutely nothing. Good for nothing? You just don't know how to use it. No, I do. It just doesn't do anything. I feel safe just having it. It was my mother's. Say, I feel like talking. Do you feel up to it? After all, here you're meeting again. Got nothing to talk about. Oh, I see. I wonder whose fault that is. It's not easy to grow them, you know. Poor flowers. Time to get out of here. I'll give you a little more time. What? I'm trying to leave game. This game doesn't need Aerith anyway. Just a little longer. Oh. Now that you mention it, we don't know each other's names, do we? My name is... Shots fired. But that's not how it ends. I'm Eris, the flower girl. Nice to meet you. Name's Cloud. Me? I do a little bit of everything. Oh, jack of all trades. Yeah, I do whatever's needed. What's so funny? What are you laughing at? Sorry, I just... Hey, you. Cloud! Don't let it get to you. Just imagine if you had named Cloud and Aerith Aaron. Wait, if I named, like, both of them? I don't think my brain can even comprehend that right now. I'd be even more confused than I normally am. Don't mind me. Say, Cloud, have you ever been a bodyguard? I do a bit of everything, hit so much harder. It's so much harder. I think I get where you're coming at, but maybe not entirely. Because, I mean, at that point, I'm kind of, like, doing a little bit of, like, every voice line. That's how my brain is able to interpret that right now. You can do anything, right? Yeah, that's right. Then get me out of here. Take me home. Okay, but it'll cost you. Okay then, let's see. How about if I go out with you once? I wish we had an opportunity to actually, like, turn that down. Don't know who you are, but... You don't know me. I know you. Oh yeah, I know you. That uniform. Hey sis, this one's a little weird. Shut up, Shinra spy. Reno, want him taken out? I haven't decided yet. Don't fight here. You ruined the flowers. The exit is back there. Stomp, 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 stomp. They were Mako eyes. Yeah, alright. Come on, get to work. Oh. And don't step on the flowers. But you stepped on them yourself. They're ruined. You're gonna catch holy hell. Okay, so this is a part I'm going to be a little more concerned about trying to get right. So I need to push the wrong barrel each time. I just gotta remember which barrel is the wrong one then to use, or which barrel is technically the right one, and then pick a different one. I wish there was a save point nearby, but there's not. There they are, over there. Cloud, that one. I know. Looks like they aren't gonna let us go. What should we do? Oh, we can't let them catch us, can we? There's only one thing left to do. Eris, this way. Alright, I'll hold them off. Right, make sure they don't get through. The Ancient is getting away. Attack! 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 Ah! Eris. Think we killed him? They never should have fought us. Cloud, help! Damn. What's that? Eris. Okay, so I need to remember which barrel is correct for each section and then pick the wrong one to make this... Hello? I didn't think you showed up this early. I don't remember there being random encounters for this section. You leave me alone. At least I have plenty of healing with the resurrect. Actually, I don't have materia available from the other characters yet, or do I? I think there is technically a way to get materia off of characters that are not in your party. Can I? Be under? No. I thought there was like a. No. Yeah, there's some way you could actually supposedly be able to unless it was. No, so it wouldn't be the. Nope, that's what I want to do. Oh no, I do have everything available. Okay, everything just gets unequipped. That's good to know. Let's go ice, because why not? Yeah, I try not to change anything else. We don't have anything else really too... Oh wait, we have the Titan Bangle. That gives us more slots. Let's second go. I don't think we're fighting any robots for a while. So that switched back and forth between the things. Yeah, there's supposed to be a... Wait, why do we have two restore materias? Oh, right, I bought an extra one. We'll keep using this one then. Am I torching with Earth already? I am, in fact. And I'm trying to find a way to make everything go possibly wrong that I can. So I'm pretty sure... this is not the right barrel. I just push it over. Yeah, take that, Aerith. Or Eris. Oh, Cloud, what are you doing? So what materia do you have? You have no materia. Oh, you only take 1 damage, though. Wait, she has to learn to defend for herself one of these days. And today's that day. Alright, now I just gotta wait for her again. Yeah! But I can't magic them. Aerith doesn't have any magic equipped, apparently. All she has is attack and item. Cloud, help! Hold on a minute. Okay, you're way the crap over there. Oh, I did not want to go there. Oh, Cloud, what are you doing? Yeah, you may bear witness yourself. Her turn comes up. All she has is attack. Nope, she has no materia whatsoever. Although I think the game does balance for that by having enemies do, like, almost no damage to her. I mean, technically Cloud is a Donkey Kong because, like, the barrels aren't actually, like, doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're not taking down the assailants. Tell me I'm wrong. Yay, all the kitties. Pet the kitties. You mean in terms of accuracy? I mean, like I said, so in the actual Donkey Kong game, playing as Mario, you're supposed to be dodging all the barrels and not get hit by any of them. Therefore, the intended accuracy is supposed to be as low as possible. We are fulfilling that accuracy by missing as many of our barrel shots as possible. So we are, in fact, 100% Donkey Kong. Can I put some material on her while running? I cannot because she's not part of my party officially. She's still just like a side character at the moment. And also, the devs are expecting you to actually try to save her, which kind of like negates the entire purpose of giving her materia. All right, now time to screw this up for the last time. Cloud, what the hell is wrong with you? Yeah, you can actually do 2 damage to me as opposed to the 1, so I'm going after you first. Oh, they can do 3. That's new. On the plus side, this is giving Aeris some early kills to get her toward her further limit breaks. So that there is kind of that. I forget how many kills it is you need for each of the next levels of limit break. Hey, free potion, let's go. Hey, she did it. Aeris, this way. Yeah, I don't know if I don't think I intend on trying to get her final limit break in this game because, well, for obvious reasons, it doesn't really matter either way. But yeah, I might try to do that for the other characters, maybe, but I haven't really figured that out. I just now realized that sign is supposed to say church in the front. I don't think I've ever noticed there was even writing on there to begin with. I was today years old when I found out the church actually says church on it. Oh. Haha, started looking for me again. I mean, it's not the first time they've been after you? No. They're the Turks. The Turks are a Shinra organization. They scout for possible candidates for soldier. This violently? I thought they were kidnapping someone. They're also involved in a lot of other dirty stuff on the side. Spying, murder, you know. They look like it. But why are they after you? Must be a reason, right? No, not really. I think they believe I have what it takes to be a soldier. Maybe you do. Want to join? I don't know. But I don't want to get caught by those people. Then let's go. Yeah, you were more impressed about how Cloud and Earth were super small in the church, but outside they're so much bigger? Don't you love perspective shifts? It's the best part of video games. It's like every building in this game is actually the TARDIS. Slow down. Don't leave me. Funny. I thought you were cut out to be a soldier. Oh, you're terrible. Must be all that Mako. Yeah. Mako lets you change sizes. I mean, actually, that's not completely wrong, because Mako energy is also kind of what's in materia, which there is materia that can make you small. I technically made a true statement without even realizing it. Hey, Cloud. Were you ever in soldier? Ellipses. I used to be. How'd you guess? Your eyes. They have a strange glow. That's a sign of those who have been infused with Mako. The mark of soldier. But how did you know about that? Oh, nothing. Nothing. Right, nothing. Come on, let's go, bodyguard. Your eyes look... Wow. No, I legit feel like this game would have been better off using that as a line. Instead of just instead of just what they actually used. That would have been amazing. You know, I was never super big into this theme in the original game, but in the remake, this track just hits. I don't know how to describe it beyond that, but just the remake version of this is just chef's kiss. Phew, finally made it off. Now what? My house is over there. Hurry before they come. What happens if I try to go back? Oh, we get a random encounter first. Oh, now I could actually be giving her mana, or materia. I didn't think about that. Hey, quit it. You leave us alone. Quit belly flopping on me. Alright, so... we should have another iron bangle, right? Yeah, we have an iron bangle at least. Okay, we only have 2 materials, so that actually kind of works out. If we try to leave... oh, we can! Oh, we just go back to the church, I guess, but... oh, okay, so we just end up here. Got it. Sweet. I don't think we're supposed to see the quick frame of Aerith there. I keep calling her Aerith when it should be Eris now. We're taking care of the flowers for the lady here. Is that okay? Or I'm gonna be mean to them. No, it's not. It's too much to ask of kids. Too much to ask? What? I don't get it. You see, I'm one of those people that... I was introduced to her as Eris. My brain is always going to think of her as Eris rather than Aerith. I've kind of gotten used to the Aerith with the whole, like, Rebirth and Remake being played for a while, but to me, she'll always be Eris. Yeah, I know that the naming thing does kind of cause, like, certain storms in certain communities, but yeah, just for me, that's how my brain works. Okay, wow, the strength and yeah, the strength change actually had an effect in combat. Let's second go. We found the threshold. Yeah, Aerith is what happens when Mike Tyson pronounces Eris. Wow. Unwatchable. Fair enough. Have a nice day. The camera acts kind of funky there, too. The guy in the pipe's a weird one. Yeah. Oh, can I not enter? You don't mind people who make a big deal of video games characters' names or something? You know what? I can totally agree with that statement. It can be interesting to hear the discussions about that kind of thing, but yeah, there's a certain point where it's just like, why are we pressing this matter? It's literally so not important. Okay, apparently they fixed... so I think in the PlayStation version, her exact line here is this guy R-sick? And I guess they fixed that in the PC port. Huh. Yeah, 'cause I remember that being like a super big thing that other people like talk about from the original game that I never remember myself. I don't think I even really noticed it personally, but yeah, apparently they fixed the line in this version. This guy is sick. He passed out nearby and someone must have helped him here. I'm sad we don't get to meme. This is the one. Won't you help him? Listen, I'm no doctor. No, I guess not. Hey, that man has a tattoo. I think it's the number 2. Okay, that detail I don't remember. Apparently this is like super early on before all the clones start like getting together. Also, we should have money to outfit people. I think you're the equipment person. Taking care of yourself is the law of the slums. But to do that, first you need weapons, right? And so this is why it's a good thing to kind of replay games every now and again, so you can kind of just remember the little details, or even learn the little details you never noticed in the first place. Okay, so get a few more of these. Get people equipped immediately. You already have it. We don't have any other material at the moment. Weapon shop sells only grenades. I mean, grenades are weapons. I ain't got no weapons to sell ya. And the reason is, the weapon store is over that way. So there's no general store? Toot toot! Next stop, Midgar, Midgar. Any passengers getting off at Midgar should please ring. You know, Midgar is supposed to be sparkly and springy and sleeky. Oh yeah, someday I'm going there. Good on you, kid. There is a general store. I think it's right here. Yeah, right here. We only trade items for Gil here. Okay, apparently you don't sell materia. I don't really need anything else at the moment. At least not from there. So I do want to try to find like a filler materia, if I can, for Eris. I don't care if it's scrap metal or materia. We can get anything here in the slums. Got a lot of good materia here. Why don't you look it over? Okay, so what do I want to get an extra one of? I feel like fire might be the right way. Just complete spitballing. Oh. We have fire and lightning, and then ice and fire. Okay. Boom, boom. There wasn't any item in here, was there? Was the second floor? Oh, I think I could seal... Bottom drawer? Empty. The top drawer? Empty. Oh. I thought you could, like, steal something from a drawer here. Glug, glug. Now, no one will find it. Top drawer and bottom one. Wait, what? Ooh, hidden drawer. Here we go. 5 gil. I ain't taking 5 gil. If you had like 1,000, I would probably take it, but 5, it ain't worth. Oh, I thought it'd go that way. Oh wait, that's how we go through. Okay. Yeah, one of the problems with the games like this is that sometimes it's hard to tell where you exactly need to go. Also, materia. This is like a high potion, I think. Oh, it's another ether. Cool. Cover materia. Okay. You know what? Just so we can get more, or just so we can get some AP assigned to it. We already have fire for Eris, so we'll go with that. There is? Yeah, right there. Yeah, I don't know how people would feel about having like this thing on the entire time, so I'm kind of leaving it off whenever I can. That is also a thing in, I believe, Legend of Dragoon as well, which I was always appreciative of. I'm home, Mom. This is Cloud, my bodyguard. Bodyguard? You were followed again? Are you alright? You're not hurt, are you? I'm alright. I had Cloud with me. Thank you, Cloud. So, what are you gonna do now? Is Sector 7 far from here? I wanna go to Tifa's bar. Is Tifa a girl? Yeah. A girlfriend? Yeah, that's right. Oh, how nice. Well, that's nice. Let's see, Sector 7? I'll show you the way. You gotta be kidding. Why do you want to put yourself in danger again? I'm used to it. Used to it? Oh, I don't know. And this was one of those points where you have to remember this game came out in the 90s. I don't know. Getting help from a girl. Eris, I give you the full right to just smack him in the face. A girl? What do you mean by that? You expect me to just sit by quietly after hearing you say something like that? You go, girl. Mom, I'm taking Cloud to Sector 7. I'll be back in a while. Am I aiming to get Red 13 again for the date thing? I don't think you can get Red in the original game. You can get Red and Kate Sith in Remake and Rebirth, but I don't think you can get Red in this game as a date. Or if you can... Hold on, the page I'm using as a guide does show everybody you're supposed to be able to get dates with. Yeah, at least according to the guide I'm looking at, there's only 4 people you can get a date with, and Red is not on that list. Thought you could? Maybe confusing with Barrett? Yeah, you can get a scene with Barrett. You can get a scene with Tifa, Eris, Yuffie, or Barrett. Some of which have more complicated ways of acquiring than others. The game has heavily gotten you toward getting Eris as your date there because it's kind of what moves the story along more easily, but you can get it with the other characters. But dear, I give up. You never listen once you've made up your mind. But if you must go, why don't you go tomorrow? It's getting late now. Yeah, you're right, Mom. Yeah, do you remember it being more difficult to control the date in the original? Yeah, it's... Like I said, depending on what character, it can be... I think it's relatively simple to get Tifa as long as you do, like, generally things that, like, make Tifa like you or make Eris a little less into you. Yuffie and Barrett are definitely more convoluted. Is probably honestly the best way to put it. Eris, please go make the bed. Wait, we're gonna make the bed just so we can unmake it and sleep. That seems weird to me. That glow in your eyes. You're from Soldier, right? Yeah. Or I used to be. I don't know how to say this, but... Could you please leave here tonight without telling Eris? Soldier. The last thing Eris needs is to get hurt again. Yeah, one thing I do at least like with the remake is that after you do get once you beat the game itself, you apparently do have the ability to just go back and literally just choose which character you want to see the date scene for. Which I remember I wanted to post like a YouTube video of all the dates from that game. I never actually did. I need to see if I can maybe do that after the stream here tonight, because I still never saw the other date scenes for a remake either. Or Rebirth, I guess. That's where you see it, but yeah. You need to go through Sector 6 to get to Sector 7. Sector 6 is a little dangerous, so you'd better get some rest tonight. Cloud. Good night. Oh, man. Actually, at this point, let me double check my guide on something real quick. So, we did that. That's right. Playground. Okay. Okay, next up is fairly simple to keep the route in line. Seem pretty tired. Huh? I haven't slept in a bed like this for a long time. Oh, yeah. Ever since then. My, how you've grown. How about the girls never leave you alone? Not really. I'm worried about you. There are a lot of temptations in the city. I'd feel a lot better if you just settled down with a nice girlfriend. I'm alright. You should have an older girlfriend. One that'll take care of you. I think that'd be best for you. I'm not interested. Cloud is ace confirmed. Still shocked that part 3 of the remake is going to include both disc 2 and 3? Okay, so... I thought... I don't remember when the disc change happens from 2 to 3. Wasn't that around the time of the Aerith and Sephiroth scene? I don't know why I'm still trying to hide it as though it's like a big spoiler event that people don't know about, but yeah, I thought that was about when the 2 to 3 disc change happens. Unless I'm wrong in remembering that. Must have fallen asleep. Oh, that's the end of disc 1? I thought Midgar... Okay. Disc 3 is when they enter the node... Okay, so Disc 3 is literally just the end game and all the side stuff then. Okay, I completely misremembered what each disc contained then. Okay, then. Yeah, I think it's maybe just because of the way that they laid out Remake, but I thought, like, all of Midgar was just, like, the first disc for some reason. Also, I am so glad that the original game does not have, like, the stealth minigame you have to work... Wait, what? Cloud! I thought the Turks came back. Get some rest. I wasn't even running. Well, okay, it's at least not as annoying as what Remake was. Because Remake, literally, I could not avoid any of the obstacles, no matter how hard I tried. Okay, I'm not even... My finger is not even on the right side of the control stick. Just regular walking. Yeah, Remake was a literal pain in the ass. Especially when you had, like, the forced stumble animation you had to wait for, like, 3+ seconds for every single time. Although it was kind of nice how each time you failed, they actually remove some obstacles. And if you fail enough, they just remove everything entirely. They just let you move on. They're just like, okay, you suck at this. We're going to let you go. I appreciated that much, at least. Yeah, that's why they announced that it would only be in Midgar for part 1. You were shocked. Yeah, I guess that does make more sense now that I'm actually thinking back on it. Okay, for some reason I was not in the save point. Alright. We already got everything we need here. Ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-bum. Ba-da-ba-dum. You're up bright and early. We love Aerith so much. I'll admit, I was never, like, super big into her as a character from the original game. I do like the way she was portrayed in Remake a little bit more. She actually had a little bit more personality, a little bit more, like, straight up sass to her. She was much more amusing character, I would say. I couldn't ask you to go. I knew it'd be dangerous. Are you done? I don't know, maybe it's more the fact that, like, when you're just reading text boxes, it's hard to really denote, like, the tone that the character is trying to give off. It's so much easier when you have somebody actually, like, voicing the lines and have like a visual, like, the character moving around to also give that kind of impression as well. Maybe that's just made it so much easier for me to recognize that in Remake compared to the original game. But yeah, I appreciate the Remake interpretation much more than the base version. Because I always thought of Aerith as kind of just a generic, like, side character in the base one. You have to go through the slum in Sector 6 to get to Tifa's 7th heaven. I'll take you there. Come on. And this screen. I was stuck on this screen for like 3 hours. Because I never knew... Oh, we have to wait for the random battle here. I could probably use magic on these guys, but eh. You think I had to look up a guide for this? I forget how I figured it out. I think I was just like randomly moving along the map because I was just getting so bored and confused, and I just randomly stumbled across the correct way to move. Why do you hurt so much? Okay, both of them have cure. That's good. Yeah, I'm giving Cloud a cure now. He's already getting kind of wounded. But yeah, it was at least good to know that I wasn't the only one having that problem with this section when I did find out about it eventually. Game FAQs with your savior? Yeah, definitely. Game FAQs was the only reason I was able to do, like, Okay, I didn't mean to use that, but it kind of works. But yeah, game FAQs was like the main, like 90% of the reason I could actually do the side stuff in this game. And even that, there's still like some parts of like the end game bonus content that I never knew about. Like apparently when you beat Emerald Weapon, you can actually just talk to a guy, I think in Nibelheim, who will just straight up give you one copy of each of the Master Materias. I didn't know about that until a month ago. So yeah, there's so many things that I would never know about. Yeah, you just literally walk on this, you walk up here. Nothing in my brain, the way that this looked at in the 90s, told me that I could do this. Never knew about that either. See, that's what I'm talking about. There are so many little things that the game just does not tell you, but are actually things. Just, yeah, there are so many secrets, straight up. The gate to Sector 7's in there. Thanks. I guess this is goodbye. You gonna be alright going home? Oh no, whatever will I do? Isn't that what you want me to say? Take her home. Isn't that a little out of the way? Yeah, I guess so. Can we take a break? Yeah, 'cause I know one of my like long-term dreams for what things to do in Final Fantasy VII, one of them was to be able to get all the Master Materia and play enough, get through enough battles, enough AP built up to have them spawn a second of each Master Materia after the fact as well. I don't know if I ever even actually got all the Master Materia to begin with, because I know there's, so you can get like 2 Master Materia of each type from the game by base. Any more than that, and you have to actually like spend all the, or get all the AP to get them maxed out, and then they spawn into like baby materia, stuff like that. I never actually got all the Master Materia from the original thing. I think I got like the Master Magic Materia, but I never got the other ones. Also, let me check my guide again. So, take her home. Okay, the next part's not going to be a concern for a while, although I do need to remember how to do the Don Corneo bit. I can't believe it's still here. Yeah, I forget if it was actually in Nibelheim or not. It was like some random, like, small town somewhere. I think it was Nibelheim, because I think it was just an old man that happens to be living in, like, the upstairs room of, like, Tifa's old house. I think that's where you have to go to and talk to them after beating Emerald Weapon. Apparently, if you talk to them after, like, a whole bunch of different side stuff, he gives you different other sets of rewards. He's like the main post-game side stuff guy, I guess. But, yeah, just the things I still learn in the modern era about old games. Cloud, over here. What rank were you? Rank? You know, in soldier. Oh, I was first class. Just the same as him. Same as who? My first boyfriend. Were you serious? No, but I liked him for a while. I probably knew him. What was his name? It doesn't really matter. I love that turn, because that is not how characters turn, but that's how it works in this game, because of mechanics. Huh? Hey, back there. Tifa? Looks more like a mannequin. That girl in the car was Tifa? Where was she going? She looked kind of odd. Wait. I'll go alone. You go home. Ugliest Chocobo? I mean, in their defense, it was their first time trying to do like 3D models for characters. They can't all be gorgeous. Yeah, this might be another section I'm going to need a little mini guide for to remember how to get the Don Corneo scene to work right. This place is scary in a lot of ways, especially for a girl. We gotta find Tifa fast. Hey, you two. Why don't you get some rest? You have a beautiful room. How about it? Okay, so this is where the inn is gonna be. Do we actually need an inn right now? Not really. Yeah, we can skip on this for a bit. Yeah, one thing I do remember from Remake as well is that when you're going through, when you're basically coming up to this area right here, you have that little section with like the claw puzzle stuff like that. I remember that was my point of the Remake where I'm like, okay, I'm enjoying this, but this is going to be kind of a bit much. Like they're kind of like overfilling certain segments. Am I going to go for the best of everything? So at least part of the guide I'm going through does suggest, say to get chosen by Don Corneo, so I will need to get like all of everything. Oh, can I get through? There we go. The Honeybee Inn is a private club. Only members can go in. Shoo. Oh, shoo yourself. In the face. Do we even have much more money right now? Yeah, we don't really have any more money. Okay, I think they do have a material shop in here. Okay, this is the restaurant thing. I don't want to spend money here yet. I just want to see what material they have available. I think you're the material vendor, right? Never mind. Maybe not. There is a material shop here somewhere, right? I think this is the general... Maybe the general store sells materia. Oh, right. This is the one with the automated defense system. Okay, this is like a quote-unquote pharmacy, but this is a general store. Don't just stand there. Say something. Items. Okay, so just items in here. Yeah, if I remember right, one of the items that you can get for Don Corneo actually doesn't have any impact on the decision, which I find kind of interesting. Have we already been in here? Okay, this is where the restaurant was. I forget which piece it was, but yeah, apparently one of the sets doesn't actually matter. We don't come in here yet. Don't push, hooligan. Yeah, I think we just need to go up to Don Corneo's mansion first. There's the gym. Machine gun. Actually, that's a weapon store. I don't see if they have anything worth getting here. Mithril Rod. So nothing for Cloud. Ooh, I do kind of want the Mithril Armament, but we can't really afford it yet. Let's get a Mithril Rod for Aerith, or Eris. Come on. Oh, I meant to pick equip, not status. There we go. We don't have any other materia yet, so we can't do anything with that. I don't think you sell anything, do you? Nope. Because we know where the weapon shop is. This was the bar, I think. Yeah, this is the bar. Is there anything to this side? Oh, right, this is where the wall is. Can I go in here? Okay, it kind of looked like a door I could have gone through. This is Don Corneo's mansion. He's a big shot here in Wall Market. Listen, the Don doesn't like men, so get the hell out of here. Okay, I guess we haven't found out what we need to do yet. Yeah, this is one of those sections where I keep forgetting how to actually, like, start the story. Wait. Welcome, please take your time. Okay. Maybe we talk to the guy in the tavern first? Man, times are bad. No? Hey, could you do something for me? Someone's been in there all day and they're not coming out. I can't hold it anymore. Honestly, I have a bar with only one singular stall is like a really bad idea. I would not go to that bar. Okay, so how do I... Maybe I need to talk to somebody at the Honeybee Inn again. Maybe I just talked to, like, the wrong persons. Just can't... Okay. Man, should I go or not? I get so mental at times like this. I'm hopeless. Hey, aren't you... What? You mean you're... 2? Don't bring me down to your level. What? Me too. I decided this after a lot of deep thought. My last memories of Midgar, you know. But that guy over there kind of scares me. What the hell? Yeah. Can't go on. Welcome. Even unpopular dweebs like you may meet their destiny here. You looking for a girlfriend too? You know a girl named Tifa? Hey, you're pretty fast. Tifa's our newest girl. But unfortunately, she's having an interview right now. Here at the Honeybee Inn, it's customary for all the new girls to be taken to Don Corneo's mansion. Don Corneo is a famous dilettante. Now he wants to settle down and is in the market for a bride. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe that's the thing we needed to get discussed. So I think now we can go to Don Corneo. I've only just now realized this is like just a robotic hand holding a gun. Why? Why do you need a separate hand to hold a gun that you already have automated versions of right here? Why? That's literally a waste of metal. There we go. Hey, you got a cute one with you. Hey, this looks like the Don's mansion. I'll go take a look. I'll tell Tifa about you. But no, you can't. Why? Do you know what kind of place this is? Then what am I supposed to do? You want to go in with me? Well, being a man, that'll be pretty hard. Besides, if I bust in there, it'll cause too much commotion. But I just can't let you go in alone. Oh, man. First, we need to find out if Tifa's alright. What's so funny, Eris? Cloud, why don't you dress up like a girl? It's the only way. What? Just wait. I've got a cute friend I want to bring. Eris, I can't. You are worried about Tifa, aren't you? Then come on, hurry. And so it begins. Okay, so we start here. Excuse me, I'd like to get a dress. It might take a little time. Will that be alright? What's the problem? Well, my father, the owner, has been in a slump lately. You see, he makes all the dresses. And where's your father? He's probably plastered at the bar. So, you're saying we can't get a dress unless we do something about your father? Yes, I'm sorry. He's caused so much trouble. You'd help me bring him back? Well, if we don't do something, we don't get a dress, right? Really? Please help my crazy old dad. I just don't know what to do anymore. Alright, we'll do something. Let's go, Cloud. I don't know, it seems like they're still pretty well stocked for the dressmaker not making dresses. Just saying. Excuse us, are you the father of the girl at the clothing store? I own the clothes shop, but I ain't your father. I didn't say that. Make me some clothes. I don't make men's clothes. I don't feel like making anything right now. Cloud, you wait over there for a second. I'll try to talk to him. Why don't you go over there and have something to drink? You know, mister, he always said that just once he'd like to dress up like a girl. So that's why I wanted a cute dress for him. What? A tough-looking guy like that? So how about it? Will you make him one? Might be interesting. I'm just getting a little bored just making regular clothes. Then you'll do it for us? Yeah, alright. What kind of dress you want? Okay, this I need to get a mini guide for. So, FF7 Don Corneo guide. Okay, this is the classic version. I don't need that part of the guide. Okay. Okay, I need like a bullet point version. This is not a bullet point version. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's not helpful. Okay, there's specifically a Don Corneo mechanics guide, according to Game FAQs, so sure. Okay, so... Okay, does this one not have the proper... Hold on, what's the correct combination? What happens if... no... Because those results will go to Tifa. There's 4 combinations of items that let Cloud get selected. Okay, here are the 4. So let's go ahead and just do... Okay, so basically the underwear is not important at all. We can have any combination of those and they still work. Although apparently there's one combination with a different tiara that would actually work, which is interesting. Okay, so we need... I'm gonna make a separate set of notes for this just so I understand. So, silk dress, blonde wig, sexy cologne, diamond tiara. As long as we get those 4, it doesn't matter what the 5th item is, or if we even get the 5th item. Okay, so for silk dress, we need soft and shimmer. Then for the wig, so wig we need to actually just win the squat game, which I'm definitely going to save before we do that because I don't know what the controls are actually going to be for it as a result, because I think I do have like slightly customized controls to make everything actually work. And then for the cologne, for some reason I spelled it Golone instead of cologne. So restaurant was all right. Then digestive. I remember the digestive part of it because I know we need to bring that into the tavern for the person who needs a restroom, stuff like that. Blonde wig, win squats. Then diamond tiara. Oh, that's actually a separate bit. Okay, so that one. So at the inn, pay 200 gil. I think we have that much gil already. I think we have like 600 right now. Okay, well, I misread the guide already. So soft and shimmer. So something that feels soft and something that shimmers. Got it. You know, I got a friend that has the same taste as him. I'll go talk to him. Alright, now we're back to the game. Okay, so I think we do need to talk to the other person here first. Oh, you're here. It's ready. Go try it on. Received silk dress. How do you put this on? Whoa, what are you doing? It's still not right. A wig, that's what you need. Wait. I thought you might, so I talked to my friend, oh wait. Is this Aerith speaking still, or is this the store person? I don't actually know. I thought you might, so I talked to my friend about getting one. You know the gym? You'll find a lot of people there like you. Go and talk to them. Like you? Eris, what did you tell him? Doesn't matter? Anyhow, we got a pretty dress. Okay, so let's go do a safety save. Because I forget if there's like a practice segment before the squat game. Well, Cloud's a drag queen in training. He hasn't reached the full tier of the job class yet. So into the gym. Are you the one who wants to be cute? Cute? Right. And about the wig. Yeah, I heard. But it'll cost you. Ugh! Big bro. The only way you're gonna get cute is if you can beat Big Bro. No, I'm not gatekeeping. I'm just saying there's a process you need to go in order to get the proper title and to be able so you can do it correctly and safely. You have to make sure you get through all the regulations and such. That's right. So you've got to compete with us. You're right. Let's do squats. All right, we'll beat you out of this gym. Are you the beautiful bro? What? You didn't know? Always running around here saying, big bro this, big bro that. Never mind that. Come over here. No, I'll explain the rules. From the ready position... Okay. So... I think switch is my middle button. Then cancel to get up. Okay, so I need... Well, no, so I should have mapped this correctly. So I think it should still be square, X, circle to make that work. What if I say I don't have it? Okay, we just get the same text again. I'll say I got it. Whoever's most squats after 30 seconds gets the wig. I'm not gonna lose. Big Bro's wig is mine. Just be quiet. It's not fair for you. Yes, please, give me practice so I can actually know what my button inputs are. Okay, I do have everything set up correctly. Yeah, technically this is basically just like a mini rhythm game. Oh, we didn't accept my input there. It's basically just a little mini rhythm game, and I like to say I'm pretty good with rhythm games generally, as long as I don't have to do like actual like movements with more than my fingers. All right, let's do it. There we go. Almost flawless. I just didn't get to finish that last one. Yeah, I love the remake version of this minigame as well. There's a bunch of people I know who had problems with trying to get that to work, but for me, I had a really good time with it. I think there was actually managed to get like an absolutely perfect round against Jules one time. I forget what the exact number was, but it was something like 160 reps as a result, something like that. 'Cause you got to go really fast, and it's actually really fun to do when you get the faster speed. You're really something. Okay, I'm a man of my word. Here you are. I did it. Big bro, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Just punch. Shut up. Don't cry just because you lost. Bro's fist of steel cut to the bone. And while he gets medical attention, we're gonna do our thing. Alright, so I think now we go into here for one of the next bits. Welcome. Sit wherever you like. Have a seat over there. Yeah, what do you have? So it doesn't actually matter what we pick here, it just matters what we respond with. What is going today's special? One today's special. Coming up. In this store, you pay first. It'll be 70 gil. I guess there's probably a price difference, but I'm not too worried about price at the moment. He gave us an envelope and a rock. That is not a very good today's special. It was alright. Thank you. Here's an item coupon for the pharmacy. You can exchange it for one item there. That's our last coupon for now. Watch for our next promotion. Okay, pharmacy coupon. Then... Frack, where was that? Wasn't... Oh, was it here? Hey, man. Got a minute? I need to talk. Man to man. What is it? Really, I really appreciate it. I'm sorry, but young lady, would you turn the other way for a second? Why? Eris. Gosh. I'm sorry, lady. Now, here's the thing. Do you know the vending machine in the inn? I'm itching to know what they're selling in it. I just can't ask a girl to go get it. What? Why don't I buy it myself? Well, to tell you the truth, I got in a fight with a guy at the inn and can't go there anymore. Come on, so how about it? I'll go. Good, thanks. I'll be waiting here when you're done. Finished. She was listening in that whole time. She chimed in at just the right moment for that. Alright, come on in here. How much money do we have? We have... Oh, we need money. I am so glad I checked. Okay, we need to do some fights. Where do we get randoms? I am so glad I checked my funds before moving on. Okay. Getting some randos here. Hell yeah. Bonk. I don't know if I'm strong enough to one-shot these guys yet. Okay, I'm not. Okay, she just gained like 4 more attack points. It didn't change a single damn thing with the damage. And I know for a fact we equipped it. Nah, sure. Heckin' rude. Getting double attacks in. Okay, how much money do we get from this? We get a good amount. I'm gonna do one more random fight just to make sure we have plenty. I don't know how much the in cost is gonna cost. How much the in cost is going to cost. I am a master of the English language. But yeah, as far as like what the remake does with this section as well, especially like the end of the, I guess you would call it like a dance routine in remake. I love what I forget his name, but the guy who you're trying to get in a message with. I love the way he responds to the entire situation. Just love, yeah, just love beauty. I forget exactly what the word is, but it's basically beauty is what you make of it. Anything can be beautiful, and that is a message I appreciate the hell out of. It needs to be a message that gets spread around more. Also, the Hell House. A very big boss fight at the end. Thematically amazing. I hate the fight so much. The Hell House fight is like literally the worst fight in remakes as far as I'm concerned. But thematically, it was amazing. I'm getting so many bravers, good lord. And it wasn't even enough. Okay, it didn't do as much damage as I was expecting it to. Hell House on hard mode can suck through everything. Hell House on normal mode can suck by everything. I managed to make it. Actually, no. I think I did try to do a hell run or hard mode run through, and I ended on Hell House because I could not get past it. I kind of just hate what hard mode is in remake, honestly. Oh, we got a new limit break already. That was fast. Okay, now that we got money. You actually love the hard modes? So, the only thing I have an issue with a hard mode is that you don't get to recover your MP except only with items, which, by the way, you're not allowed to use. So you have to be extremely conservative with how you use your magic. And I'm like that anyway. To make that required just makes that mood even worse. So I don't use spells for anything. and you have to use spells for Hell House. It's like pretty much the rest of the game I'm generally okay with the hard mode things. It can be a decent challenge, but it just be annoying. But for Hell House, it's literally like the worst possible thing you could do, straight up. Yeah, I'm also not necessarily the biggest into challenge runs in general. So that's also just kind of just a me thing right then and there. I already talked to you earlier. I don't need to talk to you again. Okay, so now we go back up to the guy up here. I mean, in my defense, speedrunners usually skip the things that are tough and difficult. At least that's what the goal is. Does it always work? No. But it usually does. And what was it? Protein drink set. That jerk. I'm gonna do so much more business than him, his head'll spin. Thanks, bud. I'm motivated now. Take this. It's not much. It kind of depends on the game and how good you are with like certain general mechanics and stuff like that. Like, okay, I think here's probably the biggest thing. If you're speedrunning to try to get like an actual top time, like a world record time in a game, that is tough as hell. Because at some point you actually have to basically commit yourself to getting like these frame perfect, pixel perfect tricks at high speed, high velocity, and high consistency. Whereas otherwise, if you're just speedrunning just to see how fast you can play a game or just find new ways to play or potentially even new ways to break it, just trying to the speedrun just have fun with the game, that is like the absolute perfect balance of challenge and capability. That's the way I look at it. Because I remember I tried to do like world record time speedruns back when I was doing Castlevania Symphony of the Night a decade ago. And I was doing pretty good overall. Apparently, I was actually like, I had like the fastest progression in times that they had seen at that point in the speedrun community. I'm sure they've probably seen faster since then, but yeah, at some point I just could not take the fact that there'd be random sessions I would have no problems with for like months on end. And then for like the span of a couple weeks, I could not get a single run past those points. And having to dig down to like just that level of perfection is just not something my brain can go with. So when I do speedrunning, it's just more for like casual fun speedrunning, not trying to get like the super best time that nobody has ever gotten before kind of thing. Yeah, that's my little mini rant. Whoa, don't just stand there and say something. Oh, you have a coupon. Please select any one medicine you like. Digestive. Here you are. Then we go back to... that's not the tavern. Or is that the tavern? No, there was... No? Yeah, this is the tavern because the one south there was the actual dress store. Damn it. I can't remember my Wall Market map. Hey, someone's in here. Don't look. What? Ugh. Huh? You really give me some? Thanks. Phew, I feel better now. This is for your kindness. Receive Kieran? Sexy cologne. You gonna head to bed? Have a good night, Rez. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for the raid. You better tell me about the secret scene later. We're not gonna get to that secret scene anytime soon, I don't think. Because that would be... I think it's probably gonna be a couple streams until we get to that scene. So you still got time. Yeah, I don't remember how far exactly it is, but I don't think it's gonna be... At the earliest, like, end of next stream, I would think, but I don't think it's gonna be next stream. At least based on the way I play this game. It might be a bit. But yeah, if I do happen to play, get past the scene and you're not around, I will let you know. But yeah, have yourself a great night. Okay, that should be all the required items. Let's lock everything in. Alright, let's... Oh, wait, no. The shop was up here. Right? Yeah, it was up here. I should have noticed that there was a dress stand right outside the shop. That should have been my clue point. Looks like you're all set. Now try it on and let's see how it fits. Aren't you gonna change? Yeah, I'm ready. Not bad. This may be a new business for me. Yeah, you're right. Should we try it? Thanks for showing us something new. My father's got his motivation back now, so the dress is on the house. You know, I like how much of a difference it is between the original and remake, where in here you basically get the dress for free because you basically help give somebody their motivation back, and in remake you're getting literally a million gil dress and you have to basically fight in the Coliseum for it. I never realized just how much of a divergence that actually is until just this moment, honestly. Walk more nicely, like this, Miss Cloud. What do you mean nicely? Oh, you're so cute, Miss Cloud. I want one. Do you have one that'll look good on me too? How's this? How about that one? Father, what are you talking about? This one's much better. No, what are you saying? It's this one. I want this one. Huh? I'm gonna go change. No peeking. So, how do I look? Oh, you're no fun. Alright, let's do this. And I didn't see any material for sale anywhere, so we're not gonna be able to fill up Eris slots. Or Eris's slots. Alright, let's do this. Damn, your friend's hot too. Come in, come in. Two ladies coming through. What is that sound supposed to be? Oh, is that supposed to be the door opening and closing? That's not right. Hey, ladies. I'll go and let the Don know that you're here. Wait here. Don't wander around. Now's our chance. Let's find Tifa. You tell me not to wander, I'm just gonna run literally everywhere around the building. Can I go in here yet? No, I cannot. Tifa? Nice to meet you. I'm Eris. Cloud's told me a lot about you. And you are? Hey, you're the one with Cloud in the park. Right, with Cloud. Oh. Don't worry, we just met. It's nothing. What do you mean, don't worry about what? No, don't misunderstand. Cloud and I grew up together. Nothing more. Poor Cloud, having to stand here and listen to both of us call him nothing. Right, Cloud? Cloud? Item first. Item is more important. She just giggles. Cloud? Why are you dressed like that? What are you doing here? Never mind. What happened to you after the fall? Are you hurt? Slow down. Let me answer. I'm dressed like this because there was no other way to get in here. I'm alright. Eris helped me out. Oh, Eris did. Tifa, explain what you're doing in a place like this. Yeah, I'll just plug my ears. La 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 la. I'm glad you're okay. Thanks. What happened? When we got back from the Sector 5 reactor, we saw a weird man. Barrett caught him and squeezed some information out of him. That's when the Don's name popped up. Right, Don Corneo. Barrett told me to leave the Lech alone. But something's been bothering me. I see. So you wanted the story straight from Corneo's mouth. Well, I made it here, but now I'm stuck. Corneo is looking for a bride. Every day he gets 3 girls, chooses one of them, and then... well... Anyway, I have to be the girl for tonight. Sorry, but I overheard. If you know the 3 girls, there's no problem, right? I guess so, but... we have 2 here, right? No, Eris, I can't involve you. Oh? So it's alright for Tifa to be in danger? No, I don't want Tifa in... Is it alright? I grew up in the slums. I'm used to danger. Do you trust me? She met you literally a minute ago. Yes. Thanks, Miss Eris. Call me Eris. Hey! It's time, ladies. The dawn is waiting. I told you not to wander around. I tell you, women nowadays. Hurry up, will ya? I guess I don't need to ask, but the other girl is... she has a very trusting face. Yeah, we'll go with that. Welcome on in, Griffin. How you doing tonight? Me, right? You're right. You didn't need to ask. Okay, so I need to make sure... oh, she has a limit ready. Okay, so you do have at least 1 material equipable. So you have something. I forget which element is actually good against the next boss. But Don's waiting in his room. Yep. Can I actually talk to these guys? Not, apparently not. All right, ladies. Line up in front of the dawn. Good, splendid. Now, let's see. Which girl should I choose? This one? Or this one? Woo-hoo! I've made up my mind. My choice for tonight is... this healthy-looking girl. Wait a sec. I mean, please, wait a moment. Woo-hoo! I love chickies who play hard to get. Yowza! You can have the rest. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Shall we go, my pretty? Time for Cloud to learn, or potentially learn another side of himself. Yeah, Corneo is literally the worst. Ah, we're finally alone. All right, pussycat, come to daddy. Do I have to? It's worse that he actually follows you around, too. His stare never leaves. No matter what you do. He's always watching. What if I... okay, I can't try to leave. Don't be shy. We're all alone now. You're so cute. I never get tired of looking at you. Do you like me too? You don't like me. There isn't someone else, is there? Yes, his name's Barrett. No way! Barrett? That sounds familiar. You know, he's one of the ones you're trying to find out about. You know, Avalanche. Oh yeah, in Sector 7, in the slums. And how do you know that? Because I'm a dude. A man? You tricked me! Somebody get in here, now! Unfortunately, no one will be coming to help. You're the ones from before! What the hell's going on? Shut up. We're asking the questions now. What did your assistants find out? Talk. If you don't tell us, I'll chop it off. No, not that. I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. So, talk. I made him found out where the man with the gun arm was, but that's what I was ordered to do. By whom? No, if I told you that, I'll be killed. Talk. If you don't tell us, I'll rip it off. Ah! It was Heidegger of Shinra. Heidegger, the head of the peace preservation. The head of peace preservation? Did you say the Shinra? Who are they up to? Talk. If you don't tell us, I'll smash it. You're serious, aren't you? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm not fooling around here either, you know. Shinra's trying to crush a small rebel group called Avalanche and want to infiltrate their hideout. And they're really going to crush them. Literally. By breaking the supports holding up the plate above them. Break the supports? You know what's going to happen? The plate will go ping! And everything will go bam! I heard their hideouts in the Sector 7 slums. I'm just glad it's not here in Sector 6. They're gonna wipe out the Sector 7 slums? Cloud, will you come with me to Sector 7? Of course, Tifa. Just a second! Shut up. No, wait, it'll only take a second. Why do you think scum like me babbled on about the truth? Because you're sure you'll win. Woohoo! Right! Because every sketchy person has a random lever to the sewers in their bedroom. How are the preparations going? Smoothly, very smoothly. I assign the Turks to this. President, are we really going to do this? Simply destroy a group with only a few members. What's the problem, Reeve? You want out? No. But as head of the Urban Development Department, I've been involved in the building and running of Midgar. That's why... Reeve, flush your personal problems with the rest of your crap. The mayor's against us anyway. The mayor? He just sits in his building all day, feeding his face. You still call that a mayor? Now, if you'll excuse me, sir. You're tired. Why don't you take a couple days off and go somewhere? We'll destroy Sector 7 and report that Avalanche did it. Then we'll send in the rescue operation, care of Shinra Inc. This is perfect. I don't think this impacts anything. Let me get back to the other thing. Where is... Okay, I used that tab for that for some reason. Come on, where are you? Oh, I did a lot of... No, that wasn't... Wait. What did I do with the, Oh, it's over here. I clicked on the wrong thing. In the sewers, talk to Eris first. Okay. Apparently it does matter. Although... Okay, what was the thing we skipped? Or not skip, the thing that we screwed up. So it was, okay, we messed up the talking to Jesse a bit, so yeah, let's just keep following the guide. You alright? Yeah. You alright? Man, this is terrible. Well, the worst is over. Maybe not. Okay, fight just starts immediately. Alright, so what are you... You're not gonna be weak to ice, I know that... Oh god, you're already starting with this. Okay, came in the right direction at least. We did more damage to himself. So 75 from ice. Okay, fire seems to be his weakness. Okay, yeah, fire is his weakness. Oh, I missed the bonus. I didn't... God, this is why I hate using the control stick for cardinal commands. Sometimes it does right when I don't want it to do right. Alright. Oh, we have a new cross slash now. So fire is the way to go. And you also have fire, actually. That's perfect. Oh, we stopped him. Hell yeah. I didn't know he was weak to stop. That's actually perfect. Okay, now he's no longer stopped. I should probably heal with Cloud at this point. Oh, that came the wrong way. Ow. Okay, so assuming this doesn't kill him. So I don't think he has a desperation attack. Hey, double turn, let's go. Got him, nice. That went flawlessly. Well, except for the one command where I accidentally defended, but still. Hey, everybody levels up, nice. It's too late. Marlene, Barrett, people of the slums. Don't give up. Never give up hope. It's not easy to destroy the pillar, right? I mean, technically this, all you do is press a button and it blows up. Yeah, you're right. We still have time. Alright, get this item. Receive Pation. Alright, so once we get to the next save point, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to call it for the night. Is that the seal materia, finally? The Sahagin. Yeah, the Sahagin were kind of annoying in Remake. I think because you're more water-based, you might be weak to lightning. But yeah, especially like the mini boss fight thing that they had. The one that like turned you into a frog and you lost like all your physical defense and just got murdered instantaneously. I do not approve of that, just straight up. It's like one of the few fights I actually died to in Remake. At least in my first playthrough. Honestly, yeah, like the sub-quest mini boss fights were honestly harder than the actual boss fights in the game, which I always found weird. Well, we'll check with fire, why not? And we'll try bolt on you. I guess technically they are just monster class, so maybe they are weak to ice more than anything else. Okay, that was decent damage. Okay, they're okay, definitely weak to ice. Yeah, I remember Remake seemed fairly simple with what each enemy was weak to as far as elements go. And I feel like it was more interesting in the base game. I was wondering if maybe I'm actually wrong on that. I guess you can keep cover. Okay, so you now have 2 different spells. You still have a bunch of other things otherwise, okay. Yeah, because I know once we get to the Shinra Tower, there's going to be a couple items that we do want to specifically get to make the early game sections easier. I remember a couple of them. I don't remember all of them. I don't think the Sahagin have anything useful, do they? Couldn't steal anything. What do you mean one? Couldn't steal anything still. I also don't remember if the steal percentage is like variable at all, or if it's just like a flat percentage. Still can't steal. I wonder if they actually have something good then, if they're this hard to steal from. You know, I want to see at this point. Do you have something worth stealing? And of course now they're attacking the person who's not defending. Because generally the harder it is to steal something, the more worth it usually is. Technically more turtle than fish, but kind of close enough. What do you have? Magic Turtles would be a high potion. I mean, technically that would be a good steal at this point, because all we've had access to is regular potions. I wonder if he has like maybe like a bangle of some kind that we can take from him. Oh, I didn't mean to attack. Okay, that kind of figures. Well, we may never know, unless we find another random battle with them. Yeah, can't get across to the other side. Okay, now we're in the train graveyard. Eris, I got you mixed up in this. Don't tell me to go home. If we can just get past the trains that are lit up, we should be able to get out of here. Alright. We do technically have a tent on us, but we can, I think, save that for later. Because what we can do... Actually, hold up. I think only... Okay, you have cure as well. You're closer to being out of magic, so we'll actually have you take care of the healing for now. Because we can just use an ether on people if they need to get more magic back. So for now, we're going to go ahead and... apparently it's an item called Hyper. Oh, okay, it's just a Hyper. That's an awfully low steal rate for just a Hyper, then. Yeah, and grants Fury. So Fury basically makes you take more damage, increases your limit gauge faster, and also reduces your accuracy as well. And then the, I think... I forget what the opposite item is called. But there's another item that does basically the opposite of that. It cures Fury, causes Sadness, which decreases the damage you take, decreases the amount of that your limit gauge fills. And I think that's it for that one. They're kind of useful in like speed runs for trying to get certain things done, but casually play, not really super big. But yeah, that's where we're gonna call it for the night. And unfortunately, we're not gonna have music because I have to alt tab. But who is doing the things? Okay, you're about to end. Dang, you're about to end. I was hoping to be able to raid you, but apparently not. Who else is doing things? Nobody super jumping out at me. All right, who I've recently raided. I think I need to take a look at that first real quick. I think that is... I always forget which window that is. I think that's... Mod View. So we recently raided... So we raided Resdra recently. Raided Vexel. It was also with Kyofu. We didn't technically raid Kyofu specifically, so maybe we'll go with them. Who else we got? Let me double check. PJ's were doing more Sea of Stars, but I think we raided them fairly recently too. Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago, but it's been a while since we actually rated Kyofu proper. What are they up to? They're doing some Paper Mario. Not sure. Let's go give Kyofu a proper rate at this point. I don't know how far they are into the game. They're not too far into the stream, so I think that should work just fine. Let's go rate Kyofu. And just make sure I don't spell the name correctly. I'm just going to copy paste it because it is kind of long. So yeah, there we go. Let's get right into Kyofu with some Paper Heckin' Mario. And I know exactly what our rate message is going to be. We were picked by Don Corneo Ellipses. So yeah, this is going to be our raid message. If you don't have my emails, use whatever emails feel appropriate for this one. Anything that's like panicky or screamy or just anything like that. Any of those work pretty well for this one. But yeah, so we'll be back with more Final Fantasy VII on Thursday. I don't know how long it's going to take for us to get to the scene in question that ow, that was a freaking direct hit. But yeah, so I don't know how long it's going to take to get to the scene in question. I don't know if we're going to be actually able to successfully get that or not. But yeah, hopefully we can get to that the scene I want to get. Yeah, we were picked by Don Corneo. You know, that's actually not a bad combination to use as well. Because, yeah, that's working more and more better the more I think about it. But yeah, let's go ahead and give Gil for the raid. So yeah, more Final Fantasy VII on Thursday, and then Heritage of Dragon's Tale speedruns on Fridays for a while, up until at least the run submissions open up for Fastest Furs. We'll probably go to Tuesday and Thursday for Heritage, and then Friday for Final Fantasy. Which I guess we do like Friday Fantasy at that point. Anyway, the raid time is about to go pretty soon, so until then, I shall see you all on Thursday, and I bid you all a good night, and your cat meme. Oh, okay, my voice is having things. You know, okay, no cat meme. My voice is not doing cat meme. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. King Q2.